Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. I am your host, as always, Paul, the Sexy and Cruz. To the left of me,
Julian.
Julian.
You know it, man.
To the far left of him, Kelso, the reptile hunter, Kerwin himself. And his new, sweater vest jacket.
Well, it's not really new.
It's new to the people.
But yeah,
It's new to the people.
it's warm.
So, hello again. As you could see, we did not go live later on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No part 2, but
Nope.
hey.
Here's your part 2.
Want to tell them why there was no part 2, everybody? Somebody?
So, I just got caught up moving. I was trying to get shit done. We weren't fucking around, you know. We were done with that trailer. We are officially done, and they're gonna be putting an eviction notice on that trailer while we are already gone. So
Moving to the new podcast studio, man, as you guys can see.
As you guys can see by our new
On
wall
the spot,
here.
Man. It's fucking...
This is a beautiful wall. We love this wall.
so it's not shitty blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a real trashy blue. Real trashy blue.
So we got a new wall, and we plan to definitely do something with this wall within
100%.
what the next
Couple weeks.
episode. Probably. I mean, I get paid on Tuesday, so hopefully we can get it done then.
Well, I got
Yeah.
some black lights. They said we can hang stuff up, so I'll put a black light up somewhere with some extension cords. We'll get some glow in the dark shit we can hang up. He's got that galaxy light
Yeah.
he's talking about. We can put
Yeah.
that up there.
This fucker's
Yeah.
gonna be real nice here,
We're
so
gonna-
trust.
Definitely
So,
make it neat,
Yeah.
decent, real decent.
do we want to touch base on anything before we get into topics?
We can get in. We can talk a little bit about how long it took us to move. You know,
Okay.
I mean, I'm game
Yeah,
to
dude.
get a little bit into that. I mean, this
Yeah.
is a really nice place, you know. And
Yeah.
if the rookie here wants to go on a little tour, he can show him around real quick.
No, we could actually post a short to
Yeah.
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
there you
channel
go.
after this video
Yeah.
and do a quick seize and
That's what she said.
to you.
Wink, wink.
That works, man.
Yes.
Hey.
But, hell,
Think
dude.
about it though. Even if it isn't quickly, it could be a 1 minute, 2 minute. Either way.
That's a minute still.
Listen, either way,
Listen.
getting your dick wet. So, either way, you're in. You could be 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4. You could be 10 seconds. If you're in, you're in.
You're in.
You're
So
in,
you
you're in,
can
baby.
officially say, I fucked that girl.
Okay, I want to officially state this now for the record. This show is not made for people under the age of 18. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep, adults only.
Yeah, as you can, Thank you, YouTube, for...
And everything consumed on here is for medicinal purposes only. Cheers to that.
You got that medicinal
So we could,
cocaine.
We gotta,
Medicinal
we could
fentanyl.
even probably get that in the video type from now on, too, and
Yeah.
then people will buzz off, you know?
Yeah. This is medicinal use only right here. MKX, baby. Cheers.
Dude, only if they
You get
sponsor
cheers
us.
in? Get cheers on the podcast, Paul?
Yeah, I
You
gotta
get
go. I
that?
forgot to go get mine, so I'll cheer you here.
Oh, yeah, that works.
As I told you like 10 times before we started this.
Yeah, but we were actually trying to, figure out how we were gonna make sure our audience got the best viewed image and video from the sexiest three guys on the face of the
Best
planet Earth
audio,
today.
best video, best podcast in the motherfucking world.
Tom Cruise doesn't have shit on this guy.
Fuck
How many
that, dude.
people do you think we've had through this video before Julian?
Oh, we've been through a lot of fucking guests, a lot of
Well,
co-hosts.
we had Richie, we had
as far as
Billy.
yeah, but Billy wasn't really an official guest, or yeah, he was an official guest. I
He
mean,
was in
wasn't really
like
a
2
host,
videos, yeah.
though. Julian is our official host.
Official.
Co-host.
Official host.
Co-host.
So when you see a fourth person there,
Rookie.
It's
Okay.
gonna be
Training.
when we have
I
a fourth
mean-
person here. It's gonna be host featuring
Yeah.
that person. So
Dude, we got an interview coming soon. Be on the lookout for that, dude. Big
now, do we
shit.
know? Do we know when we can get that in motion?
I don't want to speak on it yet. I don't want to make any promises.
I
but
think I might have
soon.
one within the next
Be on the
week or
lookout.
2.
You have one as well.
You do?
He has a rapper too. Actually, I was telling him you guys
Yeah.
both have rappers lined up. I'm like, shit. I need to find me a rapper.
Fuck yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
no, listen, he was spitting the other day at work when I was working.
That's
We were
good.
helping it. Freestyling.
Freestyle.
Like that. He's like,
That's cool.
give me a word.
No, one
Dude
of those
said,
guys.
vibing.
Like Eminem.
He's like, BAM! And it starts going into it, and
Yeah.
he sped up, bro, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is us.
You're so animated, man.
On his head, bro, just like,
done.
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
So,
No, fuck yeah. But man, we were kind of just gonna go into some like crazy news headlines and just shit that's happened recently. Fucking yeah.
as I
You
posted.
guys ready to get into it?
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it. I posted, in the description. We had a wide variety of topics today, and
Yeah. Here we go, man. I mean,
wideness shall begin.
we are coming in fucking crazy right here. We're coming in with some shit, man.
with a U, coming with a U.
All right. So, first topic, first news headline of today. Man amputates penis with an axe after consuming psilocybin mushrooms, the magic mushrooms.
Magic ones.
And hold on, let me.
Okay,
Just
let's see.
mind
First,
you-
go on to here.
no, do we
He
know how
wasn't right
many?
in the head,
Do we know how
so-
many mushrooms? Do we know how much mushrooms? First things first. Because I've taken mushrooms plenty of times. This guy's taken mushrooms plenty of times. Never
So
even
have I.
thought about cutting my
So
cock off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'd like to use my cock. I think about it frequently, and it's a good man. It's a good, figure
It's
in
a
my
good
life.
piece. It's a good piece to have,
Okay,
you know?
I'll read what it says. So,
Oh, shit.
in an unprecedented case report,
Yeah.
doctors in Austria have documented the first known instance of psilocybin-induced penile amputation. That's a crazy sentence, right
That's a
there.
big fucking term right
That's a
there.
big word.
After consuming a large quantity of magic mushrooms, a 37-year-old man suffering from depression and alcohol abuse severed his penis with an axe. Fortunately, doctors were able to reattach part of the amputated organ.
Now, what do you mean by part? Like, just like a piece of it?
Well, there's no picture.
As there shouldn't be.
Yeah,
I'd hope
thankfully.
not.
As there shouldn't be.
That
There's
just makes you
no-
wonder if, like, did he chop it up a couple times? Because they
Did he hit
attached
it at the-
a piece of it.
So if it
is
depends
it
on
multiple pieces?
if the penis wasn't hard when he did the whacking.
Okay,
If
so
it was hard, he would have died for sure.
Okay.
Because he would have bled out real quick, bro. Real fucking quick.
all right, it says.
I got a story about that later.
Check it out. The man who had a history of depression and alcohol abuse ingested 4 or 5 dried psilocybin mushrooms while staying alone in a secluded vacation home. 4 or 5 dried mushrooms.
Now
That could
imagine
be, that could be anywhere between
how big.
2 grams to almost an eighth, depending.
Does it say how big
Because
they were?
my adopted dad, he gave me like 4 shrooms, and that was a full 80.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter,
Not
some
say
of them
how
are
big they
big
are.
though.
Yeah.
Some of them are like a gram or more on one mushroom.
Not
Oof.
long after consuming the mushrooms, the man began to experience a terrifying hallucination or delusion, which led him to take an axe and sever his penis into multiple pieces.
Oh!
Oh my
Butts.
fucking god.
Oh, that's a
Fucking
banger.
butts.
Oh.
That's what I thought when they said attach a piece.
So maybe
That-
not just the tip back.
The man. Oh, this is so bad, bro.
Okay,
Stop.
Braden, let's go.
The man reportedly tied a piece of cloth around his genital area to control the bleeding and placed the severed parts of his penis in a jar filled with snow.
Snow.
No.
He then left the house bleeding profusely in search of help. The passerby found him in a confused state and called for emergency services.
Okay,
Now, just
so
imagine
you're a
that
cop.
stranger,
Oh, it's
bro.
so bad.
So you
bro.
guys are a cop, right?
So bad,
You're
bro.
driving up the street, you get a call. Hey, I found this guy, he's fucking crazy, he's bleeding. Alright, I'm en route. You guys pull up there.
Oh, this part's so bad.
Buddy's like, or you're like, what's going on, sir? How can I help you? Does Buddy tell you he cut off his own cock? What do you say to him?
He had it in a jar.
Multiple times, like
Jar.
pieces.
My cock's here.
What's left of it?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so bad. Alright, so.
7 pieces, so all 7
Oh.
pieces back together. Now you got a Frankenwiener.
Literally, bro, Frank and cock, bro. That's so bad.
Freaking cock.
Upon arrival at the hospital, the patient was in critical condition, having lost a significant amount of blood. He was immediately taken into surgeries where doctors worked to stabilize him and control the bleeding. His penis was contaminated with soil and snow, and parts of the organ were severely damaged.
Oh no shit.
Surgeons were able to save the glands, the tip of his penis, and about 2 centimeters of the shaft. But
Centimeters?
Yeah. But the other sections were too damaged to be repaired.
Centimeters. It takes 10 centimeters to make 1 inch. 10 or 12 centimeters.
I don't know. I'm done with that one.
We gotta fight to the
finish
end.
it off. Come on.
That's about all.
You got.
We got
the rest of it was just facts about mushrooms and shit.
Oh.
So the guy's penis.
Oh.
Well, let me start this off with Paul. You come across a dude bleeding from his genitalia with a jar of a bunch of pieces
Parts
of his
cock.
penis. How would you, as a stranger, one, take it, and two, how would you explain it to the
First
cops?
things first.
Starting off crazy here. We told.
First things first. If I was high or drunk, if I was tripping myself, dude, you are.
I would scream. And
I would
run
be
away, bro.
screaming and running the fuck away from you.
Bro.
Now, if I was like totally sober, like just driving out, and some guy's like carrying a fucking jars in, like, my cock. I'm gonna slowly go by. I'm gonna put the window down. I'm like, hey, bud, you doing all right? And consider he was, as the story states,
I wouldn't stop.
on mushrooms or anything. He's either gonna be telling you to cut his cock off, or he's gonna be like mumbling and jumbling, and I'm gonna slowly pull off, and I'm gonna pull out my phone, and I'm gonna dial the fucking boys in blue for that bad boy, and let them figure that out. And I might sit there and watch him until they arrive.
No, I'm.
Now, if you were the cop arriving on that situation,
Julian, what's scary about him? He's like,
it is holding
his fucking
He's
cock.
holding what's left of it.
If you're tweaking that
bleeding,
hard.
crying, like.
He's not gonna get you or anything.
And also, bro, if you're tweaking that hard to cut your cock off, you definitely cannot speak English at that point. Like, you cannot talk, bro.
You probably
it's terrible. Oh my god. But yeah, if you were the cop that or the EMT.
Yeah, think about being the fucking
the doctor that had to surgeon his penis together and on.
Well, bro, I said, like part of it was fucking contaminated with soil and snow, so they couldn't fight.
They had to lay him
They
down
had
on
to
a
ditch
big
it, bro.
table and like shine a light on him and clean it out.
See, the big three, this is the ones I wonder that these guys would probably quit their jobs. One, the guy that got the call, the cop, comes, sees the situation. Two, the ambulance guy. What, this way?
No, our way. I'll just scoot out of
So the fucking ambulance dude.
Can't be too
I have
traumatizing
to
for the
sit
cop.
there and see this.
The ambulance guy, yeah, but not the cop.
Well, the cop's gonna have if someone's calling the cops first, they're gonna arrive on scene and see this dude holding
they don't
his
have to
stuff, bleeding and shit. He's gonna end up making the final call.
No,
Yeah,
they
he
said
doesn't have to see it,
a passerby seen him and took him to the hospital.
Oh, they took him to the hospital?
I think.
No,
I heard.
no, they called 911. No way you're getting my car.
I'm pretty sure.
No way they would let.
We'll go back and look at it.
Yeah, Julian,
But
fucking
anyway,
story.
Paul, if it's going the way you
I got
were
away from
thinking,
that shit. That was fucking terrible.
like, I don't know, I'd probably have to stop because one, if I'm a cop arriving and it's like, oh, I gotta call this guy because this dude's
Literally.
holding himself, bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Then when the ambulance comes to actually look at him, he's gonna look at that jar full of several pieces of his penis
And
on top of
snow
this dude's what's
blood.
left bleeding everywhere.
Red snow.
Oh,
And then he's gonna probably be thinking, man, I gotta quit my job. And then when he gets to the hospital, the doctor, like you said, that's actually about to perform whatever surgery they can, is gonna be like, I went to school for several years, got my diploma, became a badass surgeon, to now have to deal with the several pieces of a cock in a jar.
Organs are
Terrible,
reattached,
bro.
my friend. That's what
I
happens.
would be making life-changing decisions after that. Like, you know
You get to
what?
pick
This
a
ain't the job. I'm gonna go be a farmer now. You know,
Literally.
I see.
Fuck
No.
this stupid shit.
I as a doctor, I can deal with a lot, but the day someone comes in with a jar with a chopped up dick in it, bro, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you for the job. Thank you for the years. Thank you for the money. But no, I'm done, bro. I'm farmer now. Bye.
Amen.
Selling
I
my
was
property.
wrong.
I'm out.
I was wrong about that. So apparently a passerby seen him and called emergency services. Like, and get this fucking cock.
There's some guy,
Cockless
he has
man.
this fucking jar and he's walking like with his
Fuck.
cock cut off. He's not like. He's
He
talking
probably
like,
was or something, bro. Like, if you're that deranged, then.
yeah, but it was
Yeah.
something. I don't know. What makes you cut
I
your
don't know,
cock
man.
off? How does the mushroom?
Several times.
Are you hearing like a?
Bro got the evil mushrooms, dude. He did not get the magic mushrooms.
Well, it's like one, you're not.
Except from the devil.
I want it
mushrooms.
crossfade alcohol
Delicious,
and hallucinogenics one. And I
Yeah,
definitely want to
too,
be
that's
tripping when I'm depressed as fuck, bro.
That's a big time fuck up. You don't
He
do
did
that.
a double whammy with that one.
You never take much.
Yeah.
Anything
And then you have
psychedelic if
something
you're bad.
sharp, bro. Every time I've tripped, I've given my wife my firearms and anything sharp.
That guy was at a vacation home, so you had. What are you depressed about? You have a
Right.
secluded vacation
For real,
home, guy.
bro.
Get it together, man.
Loneliness.
Just a wrench. Alright, well,
He's so lonely.
you guys want to move on to the next headline?
Yeah. I guess
Next
we're
one.
gonna get out of. We're gonna get out of the bloody cock.
Yeah, I can get out of bloody cock category.
I mean,
What time are we at? We're 15 minutes.
Yeah, no,
See
we're
if-
chilling, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, see if we can get at least like good 15 minutes out of every story, and then we can just keep them going.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, this next one, this is pretty wild. Woman loses over 700 pounds of bologna after Texas border inspection.
one more time. Baloney.
Yes.
Like me.
How much?
Woman loses over 700 pounds of bologna after Texas border inspection.
Damn, my girl had the kilos.
It was
of
caved. It was. I guarantee you, it was carved out, and they had like drugs or some other shit
We're
in
about
there.
to see.
Alright, I'm about to read it.
I'll
Right?
put money on it. Maybe it's money.
About 748 pounds of bologna, 280 boxes of undeclared prescription medications, and 7,600 in concealed currency were confiscated by Border Patrol agents during an inspection
Called
at the
it.
port of entry in the border of Presidio, according to a news release.
So they had pain, medication, money, and bologna.
Hey, the big three.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
but-
three.
and
Hey,
some
I'm gonna
fucking
get
meat,
high. I'm gonna
baby.
have my munchies, and I'm gonna have some cash.
how many?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So before you keep reading that, how many bologna logs is 740 pounds of bologna?
Right there.
That.
Whoa!
That's
Those are
it right
bologna
there.
logs, son. Ricky would be happy.
The 43-year-old woman, who is a U.S. citizen, only declared a cooked meal during the initial inspection.
That's
So,
one hell of a meal.
so when she was about to come in, she said, "I only have one cooked meal with me, because you have to declare all your food and everything
That's
you
enough
have."
fucking bologna to supply a prison.
And they go,
So
the
everything else that's in it.
agents decided to conduct a second inspection where they discovered and removed several suitcases from her vehicle.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's
sketchy. Like, who brings 700 logs of bologna across the border? You're up to something, lady, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it right
The
now.
woman was fined $1,000 for failing to declare the items. All 40 rolls of the Mexican bologna were destroyed after they were seized.
What? They destroyed the bologna.
Ricky would not be pleased.
How do you destroy 700 pounds of bologna? Throw it in a fire pit or something? Like, smash it again and
Fucking
Pile it up
yes.
and drop a bomb on it.
drop it in acid?
Yeah.
Just smell like a bunch of bacon. Fucking for a
Give it
little
to the
bit.
pigs to eat.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if they risk the bologna having like dope in it or something? The pigs
I
eat
guess
it.
I'm gonna be one high ass piggy.
One dead ass piggy.
Well, that was
Hey,
a-
they're
that
gonna be
was a
slaughtered
real
and eaten one way or another.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
That
what
was-
kind of drugs were these? Do we know? Prescription
They were
payments?
just random undeclared.
And she didn't go to jail, so it wasn't any illegal medication,
I'm not sure.
like opium
It
or
didn't
anything
say.
like that.
It literally ended after that. Like,
So
it
she
was
just got a
real
$1,000
short
fine.
Type shit. That's
So
all
she
it
didn't
said.
have like any Xanax or anything like that.
It's probably
It's
like
true.
not over the counter, but just like
Yeah.
shit you can get from like Walgreens or some shit like that.
That
and
one
then
was
money,
weird.
and then
Just ended
So
abruptly.
that's not
too.
too bad. It could have been worse.
You know, but still, that's imagine fucking trying to bring over almost 800 pounds of fucking
what in the
bologna.
sweet flying fuck do you have playing with that bologna?
Literally, bro.
I don't know the durability on bologna, but I don't think it's good to be traveling across the country, is it? Over
Yeah.
borders and shit.
Declaring,
Unless
you have
it's
to declare.
refrigerated or
You have to
sealed.
be a fucking company to do that shit.
Really?
But we'll move on to the next one. And this is also food related, so I figured this would be good. Man died after accidentally stabbing himself while trying to separate two frozen burger patties.
Hey.
Dude, you ever try to do that shit?
On everything, I'm
I
not gonna lie,
slammed him,
that
though.
shit I can see, cause my
Yeah.
dumb ass almost stabbed myself the other
slammed
day
him.
trying to do that shit.
I
I
tried
tried that shit and it
slam
still
them.
wouldn't work, bro.
One of them will
So
always
my
come
d-
off.
So what I ended up doing, so I wouldn't do that
Curb
dumbass
stomp that
shit,
shit.
I took me a paper towel, grabbed the blade, took the handle, and just, you know, just,
You know, just
get up in there. Get all up in that knee, you know what I mean?
For real, dude. I could see it. I could.
Well, it's like,
So,
hey, paper towel, good way not to stab yourself, not to cut yourself, because you got both sides, and what was this dumbass doing? Like,
They probably had him on the counter, stuck the knife in there, was wiggling it, and
right in his
fucking ribbed his shit.
Barry Griffiths, 57, died after he sustained a fatal wound to his stomach.
So he stabbed himself in the stomach, Paul.
That's what he said.
The 57-year-old lived alone and had been described as a very private man.
Poor guy.
An inquest heard that he was found at his flat in Landrioid, Wales.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wales.
somewhere in fucking
United
England,
Kingdom.
where he lay dead for several days before later being found by police in a welfare check. Damn. That's terrible.
He was knife plunging. We got pictures or anything like that? Kind of meat?
Yeah, what kind of meat was it? What kind of burgers he cooking?
I would like to know that. So
He was found fully clothed and with dry blood on his stomach, while blood splatters were found throughout his kitchen and bathroom.
Oh, then he tried to get to some help or something.
He tried to do some himself, and fucking when you see that, you go into shock almost, bro.
His phone, wallet, and computer had not been touched, and there was no sign of a struggle in the first floor apartment. It was only when officers found the frozen burgers that they were able to determine what happened.
They wouldn't be frozen if the officers went there days later on a welfare check. They'd
Oh,
be
they
nasty,
probably-
rotting meat on the
They
floor.
probably realized, like...
They knew they were just bullshit frozen burgers. Like fucking,
Yeah.
they knew that he was trying to separate them when they were frozen. You know what I mean?
Continue reading, because I don't know how you come to that conclusion.
The bottom drawer of the freezer had been left open and pulled forward in position to access food items. Oh, this is not
It matters. What was on the work surface in the kitchen?
It was just basically... Oh, on the work surface in the kitchen, adjacent to the fridge and freezer, were 2 uncooked burgers, a knife, and a tea towel. The wound to the abdomen would have been approximately the height of the work surface. Yeah, so he fucking... The medical examiner, Patricia Morgan, eventually ruled that Griffiths most likely died from an accident and not a suicide.
Oh,
He did it with that kind of fucking knife, a giant ass.
Paul, that's what I use out there when I was cutting through bone and everything else for the reptiles, man.
Snap a fucking blade on a knife like that before you can separate frozen burgers, dumbass.
Yeah.
I use a metal butter knife.
And that's crazy, bro, because that's just like an everyday thing that you do.
Who does? You do that every day?
Well, no, like I wouldn't do no stupid shit like that, but just
don't-
taking apart burgers is like
I don't touch knives ever in my daily life, ever. I don't use knives to separate anything. I don't use my fucking teeth to open cans or any of that fried ass shit you be hearing people do. People do that, Kelsey.
Really?
Yes, bro, yes.
Yeah.
For real. Especially kids.
Damn. Well, move on.
Now, see, we need to get a little bit more discussions into these stories. We just went through 2 stories in the time I wanted to be doing one and discussing one.
Yeah. Hey. Well, these ones
Doing
are
in these butt cheek stories you're finding, man.
Well, no, we didn't fucking go for 15 on the first one. We were like doing the
We started
intro,
intro, yeah,
shit.
but we still got a good 10 out of that one.
Probably, yeah, I'd say. Well,
Look at him trying to give me shit when I'm trying to give him shit.
yeah,
Fuck
fucking
this guy. Sucker.
Chinese zoo comes clean and admits...
This should
Yeah, this is gonna be wild. Chinese zoo comes clean and admits that their pandas are painted dogs.
Stop.
What? What the fuck did you just say?
They didn't have real pandas, so they painted some dogs
No,
and put them in an exhibit.
Dogs and pandas,
Look nothing
totally
alike.
comparison size different. So it's like a fucking...
Stop!
Stop it! That can't be real, bro.
I call BS.
No way that's real.
That's gotta be for show, bro. There's no way.
Dude, it's behind fucking exhibit walls or something, bro, or bars. It looks like it's in jail, bro. Dude, it's a child!
That's so fucking bad, bro.
Dude, Charles are like microscopic dogs. Bro, they didn't even bring in no big shit.
Alright, ready? According to the New York Post, visitors at the Shaneway Zoo realized that they were being bamboozled when the so-called pandas began panting and barking.
What?
Pandas
No
are
way.
pandas are native to China and an international symbol of the country.
If someone's dumb enough
I
to
didn't even
fall for a dog being a panda, bro. I want to say some shit, but I can't say it right now, bro. It's just. Ugh.
Dude, no way that's real, Julian.
I definitely got called BS. Like,
It seems as though Julian is doing a bit more investigation into the subject via the infamous TikTok app.
oh, yeah, I can always trust that TikTok.
Try to make sure no loud videos come out with copyright music on us.
So, Paul.
I know how they do that on TikTok, fuckers. I remember me and Kelso, remember the one time we...
Yes.
Yeah, that was so whack, bro.
Yeah, and they like took off like every
Multiple
fucking
chunks of
video
our
we
video,
made.
yeah.
Show them those, dude. Those
You're
are
like Julian. Your whack ass stories. You can explain what these are.
What? You loved my panda dog.
No.
Dude, I thought we were gonna keep going about that. That was awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get a video, but it's fucking being a cocksucker. I don't got the Wi-Fi here, so. But it's alright. Panda dog, shout out,
No.
Chinese.
Panda dog
Jew.
chow Chinese. Panda dog chow Chinese. It was a chow. Chows are little fuckers too. Like, thank you.
No, I said shout out Chinese.
These
Chow
are
is a chow
little
dog, though.
ice
That's what
cream
it is, though.
cones that have cannabis in them.
Bottle.
What's it called? Last bite infused chocolate filled mini sugar cone. Sounds like a fun time.
Tastes like a fun time.
Indeed. Oh, it's a good one. Alright.
I can't read the words on your screen, they're too small.
Alright, so for our next topic, man, we're gonna get into some gas station fucking tales, man.
Hold on one second, I gotta. You guys keep going, I
You're
gotta.
welcome.
Sorry.
Gas station worker accused of beating customer with a bat for taking too much nacho cheese.
Stop. Where at?
We're about to see. Las Vegas.
How to be Vegas?
Myron Bully is charged with attempted murder and assault after police responded to an Arco gas station in Las Vegas and found a man lying in the grass, bleeding from his head, nose, and ears. Oh my god. Police said the man could not tell officers what happened to him and he was taken to the hospital.
Okay, so what did I just miss now in this story here?
I'll read it to you again. Gas station worker accused of beating customer with a bat for taking too much nacho cheese.
No way that's real. Oh my god, look at that fucking guy. He looks like he beat somebody. So do we know what?
Police asked Bully what happened, and he told police that the victim was talking shit and told him to leave the store.
Now who's the victim?
Bully then
The victim's guy that got hit, right?
yeah, no. The
Or is the victim the gas station?
This guy, the
Okay.
gas station worker. Yeah.
Kick ass.
Stop.
Alright, so alright, he goes. Bully then showed officers a cheese machine that the guy broke, like the gas station worker. And then explained that the victim wasn't trying to steal. The victim was the one that got hit actually. Bully was the one that fucking beat him with the bat.
Cool.
Yeah. But Bully was upset that the victim was getting too much cheese from the nacho cheese machine, the arrest report said. Bully reportedly told the victim to leave the store and not break things, but said the victim insisted on getting nachos, so he pushed him out of the store. Bully told police he had a baseball bat and hit the victim.
Okay, so if if I work at a Speedway, right? I used to go into Speedway myself and get the nachos there. They're good. They're kick-ass. So they have the cheese pump, how it's set up. Now, it's a chili cheese pump sideways. So fill half the carton with cheese, half the carton with chili. You know, the cheese pump sometimes, you're pushing it and none's coming out. So I know how to pop the top of it up and squeeze the cheese bag as I'm cranking the handle. Looks like a good motion I'm showing there, I know. And it would all come out. And I remember I used to do that for any time, bro. And I did it for a few years. And one of the ladies one time hollered at me. And she goes, You're the one that broke my cheese pumper last time you did that. I couldn't get that thing working for 2 weeks. You ain't allowed to do that. And I was just like, oh, okay. Sorry about that. And I quit because I'm not an asshole. Now I can imagine, right? This guy, he kind of looked like gangster kind of guy. If he would have been in there and he's doing like, hey, bro, quit doing that with the cheese pump. You messed my shit up already. Get the fuck out of here. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm just trying to get nachos. I'll be out in a minute. And I kept doing it. And he comes over like, get the fuck out of here. You tell him no. And like, it goes from there. You can imagine. Like, I'm not going to let you throw me out of the store when I'm trying to get nachos, dumbass.
Dumbass. It gets serious over them nachos.
Yeah, you have to, bro. Like, nachos are from the gas station's real deal, bro.
Stand your ground, Paul.
You're goddamn right I will.
I'll take that whack with them nachos.
Dude, yeah, if he fucking just comes at me with a baseball bat, he's better hope I don't have a fucking concealed carry permit or handgun, because I'm going to blow a fucking hole in it. And I'm walking out with my nachos.
What?
Prick.
Video surveillance showed the suspect pushing the man out of the business. They both began to struggle over the bat, and Bully is seen. It's funny his name is Bully.
Yeah, because he's an asshole.
He's a fucking bully. Is seen punching the victim in the face, then hitting him with the bat. When the victim gets up to walk away, Bully hits him with the bat 3 more times.
Damn, so he's just busting him with it.
Holy shit, bro.
Does it say where he's hitting him?
The victim was standing at a nearby business about a minute later, and the suspect came out again and hit him with the bat with so much force that the victim fell to the floor and did not get up until several minutes later.
What?
Police said the victim had 2 brain bleeds, multiple skull fractures, blood in his ears, air in his brain, and multiple facial fractures. God damn.
Facial fracture. Burns? Did you say burns?
No.
Oh, I think you said multiple burns and facial fractures. I was like, holy sweet flying fuck.
Burns are the
Burns are like what? Like bat burns?
Started burning him. Fucking.
Hit him so hard to lift bat burn on his ass. I've never heard of bat burn, dog. I'm coming up with new stuff as we're podcasting. We have a watcher right now and a like, so shout out to the watcher. This is the official PKR Anything Goes podcast. You're live, season 2, episode 6. Your host, Paul, the sexy and cruise to the left of me.
Julian.
The best Call of Duty Warzone player in history. This fucking guy.
Shut up. Thank you.
And usually sitting to the left of him would be the reptile hunter himself, Kelson Perlin. But at the moment, he's fucking in Alice in Wonderland.
Speak of the devil. Here he is.
Ka-chow. Hi. That's fucking. Are you gonna sit here on podcast camera and eat pie?
I am.
What in the sweet flying fuck is wrong with you?
What's right with me?
You're like Randy. Randy's the only one that eats fucking pies on the podcast. Where's Randy? I need to be cooking bacon and shit.
Hey,
grill.
don't cut me, bro.
Have you ever seen The Roach Approach, Julian, or no?
The Roach Approach?
Pat Roach, Randy?
And
It's on there. So you can, have you even watched the SwearNet, like their channel? Their online platform?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah.
They got a whole, that's where they do their podcast at now and shit. Park After Dark. One of the sexiest programs ever created.
Fuck yeah.
Be getting more stories, or are you still investigating, Julian?
I'm still trying to find here a good one. What the fuck is
This is like some of the best pie I've had from a store, bro.
So you want to go ahead and tell the fucking people what kind of pie you're eating there, Kelso? Give them a shout out and everything? Fuck.
Oh, sure. If y'all know what a turtle is, like candy, you got, what all is in that bitch? You got your almond, your caramel.
They're pecans,
your
not
chocolates.
almonds.
Whatever. Pecan, peacock, pecan, whatever.
You'd like it if it was peacock in there.
Oh, this is.
You know, I heard peacocks taste good, but really gamey.
As most birds do, right? I'm not a bird guy.
Alright, I got a story. This one's wild.
Oh!
Hey, I'm clean. We're good.
Fucking guy just throws pie across the room, bro.
So, husband admits adding cocaine, MDMA, well, just those two, to wife's, to his wife's cokes in hopes he would marry her daughter.
What? What?
Read that one more time.
Alfred Ruff, 71, was sentenced to 4 years in prison after what the fuck?
After he what the fuck?
After confessing to poisoning his wife by spiking her Coca-Cola drinks with cocaine and other drugs.
Cocaine.
So that he could kill her and marry her daughter.
71?
Yeah, 71.
So if she had a daughter, that means he's probably like, oh yeah, she'd be what, 40, 50? So she's of age. So no predator stuff. God bless me, sorry, Evan.
Alfred pleaded guilty to aggravated battery in July for trying to poison his wife. He was sentenced on Monday to 4 years in prison and 5 years of probation.
How do they know he was trying to kill her? If he was trying to kill her, he should get way more than 4 years.
Really? Yeah, right.
How the sweet flying fuck?
He told officers in January 2022 that he had been spiking his wife's drinks over the last few months with a substance given to him by his wife's daughter.
Oh, shit.
So he was buying drugs off the daughter, using them to try and poison the mom so he could marry the daughter. So was the daughter involved
What
in this?
the fuck, bro?
Was the daughter...
This is fucking... God, this
First things first,
got
I want to ask you
deep,
guys,
bro.
is the
What?
daughter involved, do you think? She's giving him dope?
God.
It
that
sounds like she
has
is
to
to
be
me,
done.
bro. Like, damn.
What, a
That's
71-year-old
weird.
man wants to take coke and MDMA? That's meth.
Right.
Who tries to kill somebody with meth and coke? That's not the way to do it.
Sweetheart, I need you to get me these drugs so I can fuck your
So
mother
I can
up
kill your
and,
mama so we
and
can
marry
get
you.
married.
yeah,
Fucking hell.
you know.
So you can help
I'm
me
ready.
take my Viagra.
Weird.
I'm tired of the old model. I'm ready for the new one, please.
That would apply if she wasn't in her like 40s. Why doesn't he just go up after the granddaughter at that point, for fuck's sake?
Yeah, no shit, man.
She's probably 30s.
Right.
Rose's wife, who called the Wayne
People
County
are
Sheriff's Department, told them about her husband's actions, and then gave the responding deputy a pill bottle that contained the unknown powdery substance, the
Dumbass.
affidavit says. She also gave the deputy a Coca-Cola aluminum can that she drank and cut open. At the bottom of the can was an off-white residue.
Oh,
Another deputy took Rose's wife to a hospital where she tested positive for having MDMA, cocaine, and benzodiazepines.
That's Xanax.
Benzos in her blood.
Xanax,
Yeah.
ecstasy, and cocaine.
Terrible, bro. According to the affidavit, she denied using the drugs, the document says. Wow.
ouch.
That's fucking insane, bro.
Man, do you think?
I
you
feel
did
like
it
some of the
all?
accusations lobbied that this guy might not be entirely true, because he would have went down smoking way harder than that. If they
Yeah.
didn't just think this lady was probably taking these drugs and didn't want
And
to get
I'm
caught
sure
for
it's
it.
real conflicting that the drug was, or the fucking daughter was selling him drugs. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that made the investigation weird, bro.
Yeah.
It says,
Was he found dirty for drugs in the system?
I'm not sure. It says when deputies interviewed the then 69-year-old Ruff at the sheriff's office in January 2022, he told them he was sexually involved with his wife's 31-year-old daughter from a previous marriage. The affidavit. Oh wait, I don't know what the fuck. I keep
For a
saying that.
previous marriage.
So it's not the woman he was trying to kill. It was not
her
daughter. It was his ex's daughter that he is now. Hey,
He
so
then-
is that still his blood daughter?
I'm not sure.
Now, 30-something to 71-year-old man, though, you're fucked, dude.
He then explained that his wife's daughter gave him the pill bottle with the powdery substance in September 2021 and instructed him to put it in her mother's drink.
Well, it is her mother.
If he got caught doing it, of course he's going to try to blame it on her. But I think she's involved too, though.
Not for sure.
I definitely think she's involved. Who sells a 71-year-old man Xanax, meth and ecstasy and cocaine? Not a daughter. Not a stepdaughter, a daughter-in-law, whatever the fuck you be.
He told the deputies that the drug cocktail would make his wife go to sleep for 13 hours or so. He also confessed that he put the drugs in the drink to eventually kill her. Well, the
He
daughter,
told them that, and he
Yeah.
got 4 years in jail.
Right,
Fucking
bro.
criminy.
the daughter and her female friend would call and tell Ruff to give the drugs to his wife, he told the deputies. Alfred would then sprinkle some of the white powder in his wife's Coca-Cola can and wait for her to fall asleep. Terrible.
Man.
Once Ruff's wife was asleep, her daughter and her daughter's friend would put on a show for Ruff. According to the affidavit, The show involved the two women putting on Ruff's wife's lingerie and then performing sex acts on each other.
What 69-year-old woman has lingerie? Like, this scene is getting feisty quick.
Right. What kind of fucking family is this, man? Holy shit.
And a daughter and her 30-year-old friend want to dance for a He was probably giving them money, probably. A lot of money, bro. Of course they're going to touch each other. They're like, yeah, we'll touch each other for money, but touch him? Fuck no.
You know, I would hate to be a part of that family. Ouch.
Oh, God. They're getting free money, free drugs.
At that point, you might as well
That's
realistically
the
just
family.
put the pillow over the lady's head and just be done with it.
If they can get all
man,
three of
like,
those
damn.
drugs, these daughters, they're probably addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
And they're probably engaged in this plot with this man because he's probably giving them free money and they're probably telling him all
Or
these
drugs.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, when this happens, then we'll do this and we'll da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And this is what happened at the Sean Combs residence.
Oh my god, damn hero!
No, but so Ruff also told authorities that while he was hold on. Okay. Oh wait, no, never mind. Ruff also told authorities that while he was having sex with his wife's daughter or her friend, one of the women would steal some of his wife's personal items.
So he was plowing them.
He also admitted to paying
he
the
was.
women to perform sex acts. He paid them.
Paying them, yeah, as I thought.
Yep. The victim's daughter told Ruff she wanted to get mom out of the picture.
So she could get all the money.
Yeah. Once she found out that they were selling the home. Yeah.
What a fucking kid.
For real. The victim's daughter also mentioned the life insurance policy to Ruff that her mother had in place.
All money. She knew she was going to get the money because he was going to give it to her to do dirty stuff. And then when he died, they were going to get it all. What a sneaky little fucking... What? Dog, no way.
That sounds like an American Dad episode.
That sounds like a
Literally,
fucking
bro.
Law and Order SVU episode. Or an FBI Files episode.
Kind of reminds me of when Roger played the old man that
How did this man only get 4
fucking
years?
with a
Terrible.
younger woman. Then he ends up he ends up eating this cake that was poisoned,
So
dying,
funny.
and then
Fuck.
Roger becomes a younger version that's his son, who is banging the same chick, who then later on kills young Roger and takes off with all the money and shit, and it's just like...
So we have a plot ending for this story?
Yeah. So, although Ruff acknowledged that he knew the drugs would eventually kill his wife, he also said he gave her the substance just so her daughter and her daughter's friend could come over and have sex with him. Ruff came clean to his wife because he felt bad, he told deputies. He also detailed taking his wife to the hospital 6 times due to the symptoms she was having from the drug cocktail.
But
What?
he did it again.
Literally, including bad headaches, drowsiness, diarrhea, lightheadedness.
Yeah, you're not supposed to... Oh my god. Drinking Xanax, coke.
I'm gonna take her to the hospital, get her to feel good, then I'm gonna do it
All over again.
again.
He
So I can be a
fucking-
71-year-old getting 30-year-old girls
He
to
came
fuck
clean
me
to
after I
her,
pay
bro.
him.
He just told her.
I've been
Yeah,
fucking
even
his daughter
then,
for
it's like-
money and putting
You
poison
did it
drugs
more
in
than
her
one
drink.
time. You done brought me to the hospital multiple times.
He's
did
been doing
it
it for
again.
years, probably.
Go fuck yourself, bro.
We don't know
Like,
how long it had been going on for.
At that point, I would pretend to be cool. Then when we get home, I'm taking your gun and shooting you in the face when you're asleep, you old rotten piece of shit. Sitting there poisoning me, bringing me to the hospital, making me think you're good, and then
I'm gonna
you
sue
were
you,
better
I'm gonna
off
sue my
keeping
daughter, and
that
I'm gonna
shit
sue
to
the
yourself,
friend,
man.
and that's
Because
that.
now that you told me after the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th time you doing this shit, now you's on the list. Now you's done.
Yeah, that's raunchy.
We could have been, me and whatever could have been married for 30, 50, 60 years. Done. You just put me in the hospital several fucking
You're
times.
putting coke, meth, and Xanax in my drink.
Yeah,
That's
no.
horrifying, bro.
I would literally fake it till you're passed out, and then I'm gonna just blow your fucking head off and be done. And then I'm gonna let the cops know what the fuck was going on, and they
And the
can
fact
either...
that they gave him 4 years is
For
fucking
real,
insane
bro.
to me.
That's fucking... I've heard some shit, man, but fucking A.
So I can have sex with your daughter and a friend. That's crazy.
That's like, these guys that got out of jail about 6 years after bashing in this old lady's head. Right there, 3 blocks down from Granny's house. Old lady, this is some years back, but this old lady was cooking in her house, And these two younger black guys broke in. One was really tall, one was shorter. And like, they beat the fuck out of her, caved her fucking head in, literally. Took her shit. One dude was caught that very night, the other dude was caught 7 days later. And it's just like, they got out. Probably 6 years after. And it's just like, man, people that can sit there and cave in a brittle old lady's head because she tried to call help or whatever because you broke into her house, bro.
Yeah.
You're a real piece of shit if you can do that, man.
Yeah. World we live in, man, it's a scary place. I mean, it's always been a scary place, but it is what it is, I suppose. John, I need more face action from you. People want to see your sexy face, not the top of
Dude,
your
I
head.
fucking...
Speak up a little bit.
I'm trying to find another story here, but I think we might just have to move on from the news topics and shit. I mean, what, you guys want to get into like...
Story time.
We can discuss
some
fucking
story times,
anything, I
fuck
mean,
yeah.
whatever you want.
Kelso,
Kelso, did you ever get to fucking Terrifier skin for the Black Ops? I mean, Warzone?
Probably not. Probably not. I haven't had the chance. I've got 1,000 other things got going on that's more important than
You gotta get
video
Torello's
games at the moment.
fucking every day, but he can't get Black Ops. I mean, a fucking Call of Duty skin.
Each their own.
Ha! Fucking A right.
I gotta make sure I'm able to keep on smoking after working my ass off, killing my body, and then doing what I gotta do, you know. We're practically restarting. We're in a new spot, we're in a new zone, so we're restarting, you know what I mean? So we gotta build back up, build up our money. We got this month rent free, we just gotta pay our electric, gas, and shit like that for this month. Then, yeah, we just keep going from there. You know? We're gonna end up decorating the fuck out of this room. We're gonna get some new furniture. That's gonna be pretty fucking decent, I'd say. Get some more videos going. Maybe one day we'll do a video where we take this guy to a tree.
What is it? A tree? What? Explain it to me. What is it?
Hell yeah.
What you mean? We're gonna get you on the ladder and then tape you on a tree.
I mean,
And then we'll do our podcast with you dangling from a tree. I was gonna tape you to the ceiling, but because I don't own the trailer.
Chinese snuff video or something?
Nah.
Russian snuff video.
Yeah. You know.
I know.
But you
More
know,
Russian
we don't own the
Chinese.
trailer, so I can't risk having, you know, duct tape rip up the pan or nothing. So I figure we'll just tape you about 5 feet up off the ground to a tree. Then we can do the outdoors podcast. You know.
Fucking outdoors, alright.
Me and Paul can get some water balloons, fill them with paint.
And we need to make sure we remember to do the fucking tour of
The tuber?
the tour
Oh, the tuber.
after we're done with
yeah.
this video. Can't let the fans
What are we
down.
at?
We can't. We're at 50 minutes. We can't tell the fans we're gonna do stuff and then not do it. You know. It's
Oh,
always,
you will. We'll get that short in it, for sure.
maybe we can even get around to posting on YouTube via like post, almost Facebook style, like our schedules, so we can let people know when we're gonna go live. So maybe we can get more people back to watching our fucking video.
Okay.
We had 3 people watching at one point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we used to have, bro, like
The
between
way
10,
you
20,
used to
30
do it,
people
yeah.
watching one video. Comment. We wouldn't even be able to discuss things sometimes because we'd have so many comments and people talking to us, bro.
Yeah.
You ever watch some of the older ones, bro?
Yeah,
Like our
okay.
first few?
Yeah.
We should probably go back to that way. Take a day or two beforehand, plan it ahead.
Yeah, so we can get back to doing what we do. We lost like practically all
All our
our
viewers.
interaction, pretty much, with our entire
Yeah.
audience because we just
Fell off the earth.
kind of, yeah. Shit happens, you know, it is what it is.
So
Build it
restarting,
back up.
resetting.
Gotta get out and get
First
back
video in
into
a new home.
go back to the comments of our older videos and respond to the comments so it'll notify people like, hey, we're back, everybody. This is our new sketch, and maybe just go back into the comments section and talk to people again.
Yep, for sure. So if anyone ends up watching this, you know, more than welcome to comment. We will most definitely answer back. We always do. You know, you can email us at, well, I don't got my phone, so I have to.
We'll have it posted. You know
Yeah.
how it is. You know how we go down
But
there.
worst case, we'll have it in our next video.
But again, for everybody, all the people watching, this is the PKR Anything Goes podcast. We are live right now, season 5. Season 2, episode 6. I don't know where I got the 5 from. It is October 2nd, Wednesday. We're hosting it up here. Paul, Julian, Kelso, and what are we going to go on to next year, boys?
Shit, man. Just do some story times.
I'm just definitely getting for some story time.
Fuck yeah.
So, I got a story. Did I tell you the time?
Or how about this? We'll just do we'll name a topic and then everybody tells a story about it.
Bam.
Okay, yeah, we fine.
Let's do a choke up real quick. A fucking cheers. Everybody home?
Hold on. Here she is.
Kelso, you fucking prick. You got to tap it.
Everybody get that pen out, man. Let's get a cheers in. Cheers, Joe.
Not anything super crazy, so we don't spend the next 25 seconds of our fucking lives coughing here like assholes. Okay, now go ahead. Now what's our topic gonna be for? See, usually we could be like, guys, drop a topic so we can discuss, and we have 15 fucking people dropping questions. You remember the one girl? She posted like
yeah, a whole
there was like
list
70 something
and
questions.
we had to fucking
bro.
answer it one by one.
One by
at a
one.
time.
That was like a 2 or 3 hour podcast. It was a good old.
Oh.
Alright, I
Get
got
back
one.
to that, man.
So, moving. Best and worst part about moving into this trailer from the old.
What story about that?
Kelso, that's not something we discussed a story about, but that's like a topic.
Fucking.
I don't know, this is tough.
Camping.
That's poop shit.
Camping.
Poop shit.
Camping.
You know what?
Camping.
Public
I got
drinking.
some crazy
Something
shit
like
about
that.
camping.
That's the story, you know.
Oh yeah.
So do I.
Well,
So
so-
might too.
I took you to my little camping spot, Paul. You remember where it's at, right?
Of course.
So, this is way back in the day. I'm probably 15, 16. We just started camping there, right? I got my axe out there. We got pellet rifles.
He's not cutting his penis off either.
Yeah, we're not
No
cut.
mushrooms.
Ooh, yeah, we don't play the pain game, I tell you what. Anywho, so, me and this jackass, Michael Schreiber.
No way, Kelso!
Yeah.
You're gonna give him a clout from our video.
Nah, we'll be fine. Anyway, fuck the dude. So, me and him were good friends at the time, right?
Yeah.
And, we're sitting there in this little camp spot with our little homemade tent and shit, right? Got a little fire going. I mean a little fire. You could barely see 5 feet ahead of you type shit, right?
Now you said a homemade tent?
Yeah, tarps,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
logs, shit like that, you know?
That's fucking cool, bro.
Well, all you hear is something bristling around out there, right? And I'm like, what the fuck's out there? Hello?
Hello.
Like something's brushing out in the woods and shit, man.
Terrible, bro.
I look up, and like you can barely see because the moon's hitting the tree. You see a tree just
No way.
dead ass, right?
Like Bigfoot shit?
Like some Bigfoot shit, right?
I'm into that.
And
Fuck no.
I'm like, fuck off! I got a weapon. I will use it.
Nothing scares Bigfoot more than someone yelling at it.
I'm
You're lying, bro. No way.
dead.
No way.
I'm like,
Sound like
fuck off! I started throwing shit, bro.
Sound like he was going Super Saiyan.
So all you hear is at this sound. I'm thinking it's definitely a junkie or some shit, bro. But you just hear these crazy bear sounds in the background, man.
Fucking God.
So I start throwing shit around. Like I'm hearing it here, then I'm hearing it behind me, then
Hold
I'm
on,
hearing
wait,
it
wait.
over
What was
here.
your question?
So where was this at?
It's the local camping spot, Kelso.
Yeah.
Yeah, secluded in the middle of the woods.
See, fuck.
Far out.
But anyway, I'm starting to I'm blowed, bro. I'm starting to trip because like it's coming to the right, to the left, in the front, to the back. At this point, everything around, I got a shovel, an axe, a machete, a pellet rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, a pellet rifle ain't doing shit, so I took that gun, flung that bitch across, and I'm just flinging everything I can in all directions, bro.
Fucking Christ.
And all I hear is, ooh! Ooh! And something just takes off, bro, and I'm sitting there like, Michael, you stupid son of a bitch, bro. Why the...
So
Motherfucker's sleeping, dude. What a fucking dickweed.
Kelsey's getting attacked by a bear and he's fucking passed out.
Yeah, bro, I'm sitting there about to piss myself. I'm like, at this point, I done flung the shovel, the bat, everything everywhere. I had the axe left and my dumb ass. I did a Kevin Hart thing. No, yeah, like a Kevin. No, you guys seen
Call the Wild.
Call the Wild with what's his name? Jim Carrey, right? With the bat and shit.
I think so.
When he goes to like Africa. Anyway,
Am I wrong?
Anyway, the dude hates bats, right? Well, at this point, yeah.
Too nasty, bro.
At this point, I'm feeling like this, right? Cause like, he's like, this amulet will protect me. So I'm looking, this axe will protect me, right?
Yeah.
And just like Jim Carrey, he sees a bat, throws his amulet, and he goes, well,
no way.
I throw this axe because I hear that, bro. So I throw this fucking axe, and I'm like, I throw a tire that we have lying around in this fire pit, and let's watch this bitch go. This flame, big ass fire, bro. I'm lighting this whole fucking area up, bro, because I'm looking for my fucking axe, bro. I'm about to piss myself, bro. I'm just throwing anything and everything on this fire. I'm making this bitch as big and as bright as I possibly can. I'm sending a signal to Batman at this point, bro. Like, fucking hell, man. So I finally get to the point where I can find my axe. I'm sitting there, back against a tree, big ass fire in front of me, just the whole fucking night, bro. I'm not sleeping. I'm just sitting there, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, still just.
This guy's
I'm looking up in the trees and shit, bro. I've seen one too many horror movies. I know how this shit goes for white people, man. Fuck that shit, dude.
Fuck that, yeah.
So, yeah.
Terrible.
So what was it?
Don't know.
No way!
I could not tell you, bro. I know there was some blood. There's a little bit of blood.
What?
And
No
that was
fucking
that
way, bro.
dead ass, bro. I made something bleed, but I couldn't
Julian,
tell
how
you
you feeling?
what the fuck it was, man.
Some wild shit, bro.
Let's rate this story 0 out of 10 screams because it's Halloween. So how many screams do you give that story?
That was about 6 screams.
6 screams out of 10? I'd give it about 7 screams out of 10.
I wish you guys would have been there. I guarantee you'd change your answers.
But we need more meat. We need more meat there. You gave us the potatoes. You gave us the fork. We need more meat
I can't
there.
tell you what it was. There was blood. There was
blood. What?
There was
What
an
kind of
empty
shit is
trail,
that?
bro. That's just all there was. Like, you follow this little blood trail and it's just gone, bro. It's just. You would have thought the motherfucker had wings and flew away type shit, bro.
I don't think I have a story, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really.
I mean, I got a couple crazy fucking.
You're not a
camping
camping guy.
stories.
No, not even that.
I only have
All
one specifically that's crazy
All mine
that
are
I can
just
recollect.
regular camping days. I mean, just nothing interesting's ever happened to me. We just camped, fucking fished, and I mean, it's nothing interesting ever really happened.
I literally have one myself, so I can only fire one story here about camping. So.
I've got one more if you want to go right now, Paul.
Well, Julian, while I'm going, you need to think of a topic that you can also win.
Yeah.
So back when I was younger, my family, we used to go to Tennessee every summer. So on. I had my buddy Austin. He was like family to us. He's like my brother.
Hell yeah.
So we used to, hang out on his porch, camp on his porch in this tent and shit. And his dad told us the story one year of, it's like the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, like mountains. Like there's like almost like panthers and shit around.
Yeah.
And this story, this big thing that came up on his truck, and he finished telling us the story. And we were laying out there fucking around, and we heard what sounded like, you know how you can hear a stick break, right? Or a leaf, and then you hear something bigger, like almost like a branch. It was like a crack, bro. Like something broken. Like a crack. Yeah, literally like that. And me and him just looked at each other. Froze, just listen, how you do if you're fucking in a tent and something pops off, you just freeze. You just hear everything. Nothing.
Oh, shit.
And we get back to laughing and whatnot, thinking we're tripping or whatever. He unzips the tent, and we look out there, looking around. There's no shit. Like, you can see it. It's pitch black in the fucking Tennessee wilderness, but nothing there. So we're laying there chilling.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Telling each other stories and shit. And then we hear another snap. And it almost sounded like a fence. And he had this little fence that was, right there in his driveway. It sounded like something happened to the fence. We popped out, flashlight on the fence. We're looking at the fence. It looked like it was like one of those old metal, just shitty, raggedy ass metal ones that came apart via the top. On the corner of it, it was pulled out like somebody either hit it or just separated it.
Right.
And we just looked at each other, and we heard a boosh, like I don't know, I can't, it was a boosh. That's what I'll tell you. It was a boosh noise. It was, you guys have to see the property for me to really explain it good to you, but we end up shining our flashlight, and we just see the trees swinging, like something went past it. We hop on his four-wheeler, start the four-wheeler up, take it to the edge of the thing, because right by the edge of his driveway was a big downslope.
Right.
As we get to the edge of it, we just look down, and it's hitting the flashlight, rearing the headlights down there. Nothing. As we go to throw that shit in reverse, bro, it must have been a rock or something, landed. Boosh, 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 right next to us. And I screamed. I screamed like a little girl.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
And I jumped, kicked myself back off the four-wheeler, smash on the ground, and it was just like a screech, it wasn't like a mountain lion or like a panther screech, but it was like, I don't know, bro, it was like a screech, bro, like it made almost like a human, like, screech. A screech, yeah, bro.
I know exactly what you mean.
And everything on I'm laying there on the ground, all the wind knocked out of me from kicking my way off the four-wheeler, boosh! And I hear that, and I just froze, bro. Like, I've never been that scared in my entire life. And obviously I was screaming. My dad and his dad, who were in the house there, come running outside with their big-ass guns, talking about what happened. And we told us, and they jumped in the trucks and went around looking.
Fucking hell.
Nothing.
Terrible.
And me and Austin talked about it. And he was sitting on the front of the four-wheeler. I kicked myself off it. I was like, what did you see when you heard that? And he just held tight. I just saw two red eyes.
Duh.
And that was that. Shit,
Wow.
best believe I never camped out again on that four.
But
That's the only camp story I have, because not much of a camper after that, bro. That was horrifying, bro. Never forget it either.
Well, I can add something to that. I got a fucking story of, like, I was staying the night at my homeboys one time.
Nice.
Right, and this is somewhat similar to that. I mean, we're upstairs, right? I think this was like 2013, 14, bro.
Oh, you're a fucking baby!
And, yeah, and we were just like sitting there playing GTA.
Oh, baby.
Fuck it. Alright, fuck you. Okay.
We were sitting there playing GTA.
Sitting there playing GTA, right? And their house was like, how do I explain it? It was like a bigger house, and we were all in like in his room in the attic, like top of the fucking house. So like, and there's a little window, like just like a small triangle window.
Oh shit.
Right. And like I'm just sitting there fucking, just Franklin, my fucking Zentorno.
Yo!
Cutting up, right?
Back when that was an OG car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm cutting up my Zentorno, right? And me and my homie are just like, he's waiting for me to die, so it's his turn. And I like, I don't know, like something in me told me to glance over it. And like, this was so long ago, but I still remember this, like to this fucking day, like exact detail. Like, I glance over, I'm like looking at the TV and looking up. And I just like glance over. And in this little window, like in this little fucking triangle window, was like, there was just a person looking in it, right? And it looked like they had like a green alien mask on. Like, it was really weird.
I love aliens.
Like I don't know, like I shit you not, it looked like a green alien mask. And I like fucking freaked out and fell off the chair and shit. And I like tapped my homie as I was going down and like made him look. And he like fucking screamed, bro, like freaked the fuck out and got up and just like ran. And we both like just ran down the stairs, right? And we're fucking tweaking out and ran immediately outside. Because we knew if it was someone fucking with us or some shit, like if we just ran outside and checked the side of the house real quick before they could do anything. Like we'd catch them, we'd see who it was. But we ran immediately out there, right out the front door, and his dad was sitting there on the front porch smoking a cigarette, and it was already like half gone, type of, almost all the way gone. So he had been sitting there smoking that bitch for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And we ran past him, so we knew it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? We ran past him and like immediately checked right there where that window was below, and like there's no ladder out. There's no like, nobody could have just like climbed there or like just peeked in. Like it was way too high to fucking. It was weird as fuck, bro. Like it was. Like, I remember that to this day. It was literally just like someone just staring right in at me. Like with this weird, like, it looked like a cheap alien mask.
A cheap alien mask?
Like, it was weird, bro. It was weird as fuck. Just looked like a greenish, blackish alien with like black eyes.
Fuck, I hate open windows, I do. Unless I'm sitting next to it looking out,
like,
bro.
I fucking
hate
tweet,
windows,
bro.
man.
And yeah, it was like, I could dead ass called my dad to come get me. I was like, bro, come get me. Like, I'm about to shit, man. I can't stay here, bro. Man, fuck this place. Yeah, that shit was fucking horrifying, dude.
Me and Paul came up across a couple fuck shit, man. That creepy little girl, the
That
dog.
was fucked up. That was fucked up.
Talk about that. What happened?
So, okay, so the park thing, that girl, that whole situation.
Keep in mind, earlier that day we went there and we saw all kinds of fuck shit on like the slide and shit.
Yeah.
She was the one that was just standing there,
That's
wasn't she?
Yeah, it was
just staring
because
at
we
us.
earlier that day we went to the park, read all these fuck things we saw all over the place. Then we went back at like 12 o'clock at night.
So it's iron, like, this is an old trailer park. Like, trailer park, a little park inside the trailer park, a few swing slides, metal shit. There was everything from Sharpie, and somebody, like, took a blade and was carving shit into this metal, like,
666,
and
Satan, all
foreign
that
shit, like, Latin and weird shit, too, like,
Yeah.
straight out of the fucking Grudge, and, yeah, 666s, and I'm Not Alive Anymore, and all types of freaky ass shit, and they're always watching.
Yeah.
That was a big
Yeah.
That's wild.
They're always watching. We're here. We're coming. We're coming.
And it just
We're
kept getting
here.
weirder and crazier.
Yes, as you went
and-
down the line, bro,
Yeah.
and seeing it. And then
So
go
then
ahead.
we go home.
Yeah.
We smoke. We calm down. We're talking about it. Like, man, that's some fuck shit we saw. On
I
that,
forgot
Right?
I had dropped my thing.
Yeah. So we're like, well, let's go back
my
over
pen
there.
or something
So
like
we
that.
go back over there at like 12 o'clock, 12:30, right?
Mhm.
We get there, and this little girl is just sitting there, staring down the road towards
Yes.
where we were cut. Not playing, not
Just
just
standing
there,
Julian,
like,
just standing there staring, bro.
like you know the old horror movie with the twins that would say, "Would you play with us?" She was like that, but she's by herself, and she's got
Just
like this
standing
creepy
there.
little doll, and she's,
Yes.
"Will you play with us?"
With us, yes.
Like,
So she said?
that's
what she
what
said
the
to
little
us.
girl said. She's like,
talking
they're
to
watching
herself.
you.
Yes. Yes. They're
I
watching.
Was
know
this
where
around-
you live.
Was this around
Yes.
Halloween time?
No. This is like fucking
Midsummer.
July, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you're talking about this girl's probably like 5, 4, 6, some shit,
Yeah,
around those
6,
3
5.
ages. And she's a short, little, chunky girl, you know,
Blonde
little chubby
hair.
one, yeah. And she's got this fucked up doll that
Really
like looked like it
fucked
had
up, Julian.
stitches in it, and like a
Yes.
horror movie. And she's
Yes.
holding his hand and shit.
In that other trailer park?
In the
Yes.
other trailer
At
park,
that
bro. At that
In
little park.
right there.
Yeah.
Yes. She was swimming,
And-
talking to herself, or talking to it, talking to
And
something.
me and Paul are looking at. I'm like, "Are you seeing this?" He's like, "Are you seeing this?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm seeing this."
She said
and she's
something.
like, "There's more of us."
Yes.
And I had this chill. I got this chill right now, just going down my spine. And I'm like, she keeps saying us. I'm looking heavily
All around,
now.
bro. There's
like,
cornfields around. I'll tell
Yeah,
you. The woods are right
like,
behind
ugh.
the park. And yeah.
Fucking
bro, and she looked like that little kid that'd be in school that would be on her bench.
She was talking to herself, and
They're gonna kill you.
she said something.
Bro, what?
Yes, she said something like asked.
Oh.
creepy, bitch.
She asked
Oh.
a question,
Fuck.
and
Yeah.
like, so she asked a question, and I guess she got a response. She asked a question like, And so it was like
Not to us, like
to whatever, and it was like some answered her, and she laughed.
yeah.
And I was just like, what the sweet flying fuck?
We got the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah.
Real quick. Like
keep that.
and like this
Yeah,
girl,
keep that
as me and him
turn,
are dipping, this girl just turns away or running and
Yes. I swear to God, bro.
Nah.
bro, I'm damn near pissed myself.
And then
bro.
she was gone.
Yeah, we came back around. We came back around.
She's totally disappeared.
Nothing.
Gone. Yeah,
Nothing.
That was fucking by far horrifying. Seth was there too.
Yeah.
Seth was there as well.
I would have fucking just walked up to her like,
Oh.
motherfucker, what are you doing? Go inside.
What the fuck are you doing, kid? I'll beat the fucking
Yeah,
crap
I
out
will
of
beat
you
the
right
Bro.
now.
dog shit out of you, little fucker. I was waiting for you to say
Dumbass.
it.
Well, we were like in shock. Like we were in like fight or flight mode.
I
And
was
buddy, we
terrified,
were
bro.
flighting. We were flighting. We were flying.
When someone,
south.
a little girl
That's
says
so
to you,
bad.
after what you already saw carved, they're watching you, we're coming, and then she says some shit like that to you, they're
Oh.
always watching.
Yeah.
And
Punted.
I'm like,
Me,
what,
punted that
kid?
shit. Punted that little fucker, man. Get her out of
See
here.
now, if it was a whole different situation, like if we turn around and something was charging us, we might charge back. We might fight. You don't know until you are in that position.
But a
bro.
little kid, it was like we were in her terror. It was like we
For
were in
real,
her
like-
backyard, bro.
Right.
We thought it was just some kid, you know, some
Yeah.
kid at
Saying
first,
some
you
off the
know.
wall ass shit like that.
But
to
then
somebody,
she
boy.
kept going and going, and she's answering questions and getting answers from
something.
something or some
Crazy little
things.
It
fucker.
wasn't even like she
Like-
said they're all. It wasn't even like she was looking at us, talking to us. She was just they're always watching and just being creepy as fuck, bro. Like she didn't even have to specifically be looking at us, but she was. It felt like she was talking to us, and then it felt like she
It looked like
wasn't
she was
talking
looking behind us, talking behind us too.
Like yeah, talking to somebody that was like there.
Like, bro, I'm getting like the chills right now, bro. I
Yeah.
feel like going up my spine and bro, you want to talk shitting yourself, dude? Like how
Yeah, fuck yeah.
how do you respond? Because it's like if it's a real girl, you can't just kick her. You're going to jail.
Right.
But if it's like if it's something else, bro.
Yeah.
I had so many red flags hitting me in the face. Bam, 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 bam. I would say, if he decided to sit there and I would have to try to back him up, but it's like, I know if I'm about to dip, he's about to be right there behind me dipping, you know, and it's,
Yeah.
I did not feel good, bro. I had too many red flags hitting me, you know.
And trust me, you know,
run, bitch,
I-
run.
I don't mind talking to. I personally like talking to people that have like schizophrenia and things like that because it's interesting to speak with them to try to get them to deduce what they're seeing and feeling. And shit. But that was a totally different
That
fucking
was
ballgame
just,
for me.
yeah,
bro.
that is way too, what's the word?
Real.
Like, it was
I've never.
too,
That's shit you see in a movie, bro. That's not shit that actually happens to me in real
like,
life.
how
bro.
do you,
That's-
early in the morning, how do you go to the park and see all this Satanist, evil, demonic, crazy bullshit, and then come back later and then you just see a little 4, 5, 6-year-old girl talking to something all around you, and then telling you, we know where you live.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You are going to die. They are coming for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I see, and she just responding to whatever the fuck they are, man, and it's just like, what the fuck do you do? What the actual fuck do you do, bro? I was in a situation where I was tripping on acid, and this is a whole different situation. I was tripping on acid, walking the streets, me and my friend Avery and them, and we were chased down by dogs.
Yikes.
I was able to keep my calm and stay chill and watch my back, because I know what's going on. Even when I'm tripping hardcore, I know how to deal with that situation. But now with dealing with that demonic bullshit and a creepy, I'd rather deal with a crazy pack of dogs than deal with a demonic entity.
Bro, if that kid
because-
would have came at me, a little girl, I probably would have ran away from her, bro.
Yeah, bro, for real, man. Like
When you get spouting shit off like that, and you're spouting the same stuff that's drawn all over, carved with something sharp clearly all over these fucking metal slides and shit, bro. Yeah, there's something going on here. And I'm not talking like a few words here. I'm talking the whole post, whole post, the
whole
steps, the slide inside, outside, on top of it.
The whole
under,
playground was
what?
like a cultist thing,
Like a
bro.
cult fucking
like the
ground,
whole, the whole there's not a single thing there that didn't have something that spat out bad voodoo.
And on the swings, and one of them was all twisted to shit and thrown over, so only one person could swing on it.
Yeah, that was the last time I went to that.
I mean,
park,
Kelso
really,
fixed
like-
it. We swung on it for a few minutes, saw the shit there one day, and just kind of left because the swings were fucked. And then we go back another day and see the whole park's fucked. And that's cool that it's Halloween time though, and we're talking about this stuff.
Yeah, no shit.
We're in a good time.
But then having that cornfield that was right there next to us as well, as she kept saying us, I was expecting some
Children
motherfuckers
of
or
the corn
something to
shit,
jump
bro.
out that corn, bro. Like,
We're just casually swinging with her doll. They're always watching you. That was.
I got another story.
That was absolute fucking insanity to me, boys.
So
I've seen a lot, but that one definitely took my soul. I mean, I've got a couple, like, demonic or, like, supernatural stories, but, like, that one honestly scared the shit out of me. Everything
it's not demonic
that I
or
thought
supernatural,
was
really,
nerve-wracking
but
that I got
shit.
used to, that I'll talk to after you tell your story, but nothing compares to that situation. And I fucked with the fucking Ouija board and shit like that
Nothing
at a
ever like
cemetery at Halloween.
I've done all the
And
cliche,
nothing-
scary things and nothing close
Nothing compares
Casual
to that,
walk in my
bro.
trailer park.
Just,
terrible.
we weren't prepared for that. Like, we were just walking, we were
Stoned.
going back to get vapes, high as fuck, and then
to that. Here she is, yeah, just chilling there.
I'd rather get kicked in the nuts. Yeah.
Then we hit the corner, step back a few steps later to look at her, and she's gone.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Julian.
Well, mine's more just like a fucking like I didn't see no crazy shit, but like some like you'll see like
Was it like a feeling?
no, it was basically like a poltergeist type of situation. Like fucking I didn't see nothing, but some crazy shit happened. So basically like when I grew up, we had my family owned a restaurant right in Carmel's on the west side, and right next to it we had like a compound with like multiple, like this one giant ass long house, and then a house next to it. And we had 2 garages, a barn in the back, and like a gazebo in the middle, and shit. And so this barn, like we kept fucking tractors in there. We kept motherfucking like we had a pool as well. We kept all the pool supplies and all that shit in there. And there's like a bunch of just different shit. And it had a top floor as well, like stairs you could walk up. And then a top floor with a loft, and you could open the doors, and there was like a big ass loft and shit. So basically, like we're up there and we're fixing that bitch because we want to use it again. Like we used to throw Halloween parties and shit, and like do them in there. And it was cool. And so we're in there fixing it up one day. I was real young. Like, I was probably like 10 or so, like 9, 10, and I think my uncle, my grandma and shit are in there. And like, we're all standing on the bottom floor, right? And we had left this hammer sitting up at the top of the stairs.
Oh
Like,
boy.
it was like a hammer, like a bunch of screwdrivers, a bunch of assortment of tools sitting up at the top of the stairs. And we're sitting there talking, chopping it up about what we're about to do or whatever. And all of a sudden, bro, fucking, like, I'm just talking to my grandma, and you hear boom, like loudest fucking just, like loudest shit you ever heard, bro. And like we all jump, like oh shit.
Oh
And we,
shit.
Yeah, we look over and these stairs, like so it was one went up and then there's a little like part and then you went up again. And this fucking hammer is just laying there, fucking like I had just smacked the wall. There's a little fucking dent in the wall now. Fucking this hammer's laying there.
What?
Shit you not, the hammer fucking flew off the top. Like it's a hammer, bro. It's probably solid fucking couple pounds, like heavy enough to where it can't just fucking blow in the wind or something or fall and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like it just fucking flew off the top of the stairs,
Like
smacked the
phone
wall,
almost.
and fucking yeah, bro, like it was weird as fuck.
Don't just blow off a
I ran out of there myself. And my grandmother even did fucking, but my uncle just like went up there and grabbed the handle. What the fuck? Tweaking out. Yeah, we fucking just closed that shit up, didn't do nothing for the rest of the fucking day, man. Terrible. Terrible.
So you guys, do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in something, because I've got some stories about my granny's garage, so.
So, are we talking sober stories or marijuana-induced stories?
All the above.
Yeah.
Because all my stories
you
pretty
guys
much
know
end the same, and that's been on acid, weed, and or sober.
So
We'll
yeah,
save some, but we can go on to a new topic, so we have like in the future if you wanna elaborate on this.
Yeah,
Cause shit, we've been going on this horror topic for about 30 minutes now.
we're in on an hour and 20 minutes into this podcast. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, fucking shit. Yeah, just pick a whole new topic.
Okay, so what are we all doing for Halloween this year?
I mean, I might look into getting some fucking blood. I might get some fangs, you know. Get me.
What day is Halloween? Do we know?
I'm gonna be Tyler Durden, dude.
Well, I wouldn't mind trying to do like some cyberpunk / like vampire shit, you know. That'd be pretty lit.
Unfortunately, it's a Thursday. Me and Julian will be working. Fuck.
That's a rough one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a Thursday this year. I'm salty, kinda.
We'll do something after.
What at
Kills us back home.
3 in the morning?
Fuck yeah.
So we
Well,
can
no,
work Fridays,
you'll
yeah?
probably end up getting off like fucking 1, you know.
That'll be another 20. That's another 30 days away almost. So
Yeah,
hopefully we get
we'll see.
restaffed.
We'll figure it out. But
See if we
alright,
can sneak in a call off.
how about the first time you tripped, dude? We'll tell stories about that.
I got.
You wanna go first?
Yeah.
Mine's
Sorry.
horrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
mine's
too, like-
funny.
They're not horrifying, but it's. Okay, go ahead.
Dick, why would you screenshot? You
Also screenshotting us. Everyone for your
I
first
guess
one.
so.
For real.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
So, first time I tripped was with Avery, Donovan, and this one little fuckboy. I can't think of his name for the life of me.
Alright.
But
Sure he knows who he
anyway,
is.
this fuckboy, this is just funny. Alright, so, alright, we all got a hit of acid. I gave him a, because I bought 2, I gave him a hit, I had a hit. She had a hit, her boyfriend had a hit.
Yeah.
Now, she had black lights, she had a neon green carpet, she had all kinds of shit that lights up. Her room gets hot, had the fan on. This fan's going medium speed, so it's like this, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We're talking, chilling, then acid smacks you in the face. We start tripping. I'm smiling, we're having fun, we're trying not to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Little fuckboy sits there and he's like, he looks down and starts freaking out. He thinks he's worm. That neon green carpet. He thought we're worms moving, trying to get him shit. So
Get him?
Trying to
Worms
get
get
him.
people?
I guess worms get people. So he
Neon
starts
acid,
freaking
dude.
the fuck out. He just starts screaming like, look, and starts screaming, right?
What the
Dumbass.
fuck?
I'm sitting there
Mhm.
trying so hard not to piss myself laughing.
That's cool.
I've never seen a boy scream so much like a girl in my life. Like, this dude's shit was high enough he could have probably broke glass, you know, like, whoa, right? So I'm laughing my ass off trying not to piss myself. They're laughing their asses off trying not to piss themselves. He's freaking out.
Yeah.
And it's a low ceiling. I'm talking about standing on this, on your toes. Yeah, the ceiling's like right here. So,
Yeah.
this kid,
Because the
Starts
people
to
need to see
stand
the
up.
animations you're doing.
well, I'm gonna be like in his fucking face. Alright,
Good.
so this kid
Hey?
stands up like this basically, starts freaking out, screaming, jumps.
Did you see Kelso's rack in the frame?
Everyone loved it. It's all good. But anyway, he jumps, right?
Cool.
Smashes his fucking head. As he jumped, this fan was coming, cracked him on the side. Bro, I laughed for about an hour and a half straight, dude. I done actually pissed myself laughing because I was already laughing because he's freaking out, and then as soon as he jumps in that bit, and you hear the fan crack his ass, bro. I done legitimately pissed myself laughing. They're pissing themselves laughing.
Piss
We're
everywhere.
Literally pissed.
Bunch of piss.
You know, at this, well, they
I
probably
had my
didn't
hand
piss.
on the
I pretty much did
Sorry,
piss,
it's laughing
alright?
so hard.
And I'm just laughing
This is too
for an
much.
hour and a half, 2 hours. They're laughing. At this point, my ribs are killing me because I've not stopped laughing. Like, I felt like them little evil guys from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You're gonna laugh yourself to death. Well, I felt like I was about to die because my shit was like someone stabbing me with a hot screwdriver in my side, bro. And I just could not stop laughing because this is like, this dude damn near knocked himself the fuck out, bro. And it's just like, he's seeing worms trying to kill him and eat him. I'm seeing something cool that lights up like fucking Avatar or some shit, bro. I'm having the time of my life. You look up, they got these light glow-in-the-dark stickers everywhere and shit, bro. And I'm just having the time of my life. We're listening to Freebird. We're listening to all these old school trippy songs. And this dude's freaking the fuck out and got himself knocked the fuck out, bro. I lost it, man. I sat there to the point where I'm like, finally getting myself together. Then like they'd sneeze and all of a sudden, just start going right back at it, bro. Just over someone sneezing or whatever, man. This dude literally damn near shit himself in his sleep, and I started laughing my ass off for like another half. My shit's, I'm crying. I'm laughing so long, so hard. I am crying because I'm hurting so bad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? By the time I sobered up, I've probably been laughing for almost 4 hours, bro. Straight. Getting my times to try to get serious, and just someone, bro, her dad walked in his boxers, and this is me trying to breathe and calm down, and he just busted in the door like the Kool-Aid man in his box. Oh yeah, bro, I done pissed myself again laughing, bro. That was my first time tripping, and I'll never forget it. Fun times, fried times, best times.
Yeah, I'll go next. Fucking,
The big tough Julian.
dude, mine was fucking with my boy Keaton.
Okay, hold on, wait. What drug were you on the first time?
Acid.
Okay, what's your...
Mine was mushrooms.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go! We got best of both worlds right now!
Yes, sir. So, I was with my boy Keaton,
Nice.
my boy Tito.
Nice.
Yeah, these are some wild guys that do mushrooms. Keaton and Tito are some names.
Why do those sound like some characters from a show?
Dude, they fucking... They
My
are some
brother that just
characters.
passed away
bro.
not too long ago was named Keaton.
Fuck yeah, shout out. But yeah, okay, so Keaton, Tito, and Garrett. Yeah, my boy Garrett. My boy Garrett wasn't doing any
I'm a fan
mushrooms.
of the Garrett.
My dude Garrett was just drinking. Even though he was, I guess, our trip sitter. And
Okay.
I knew a guy that could get us, I think it was 10 grams of mushrooms for cheap, bro. Real cheap. I think it was like $70 or something like that. $60, and we all pitched in, paid it, right? And this was like 2020, 2019 or so, I think, yeah. And dude, fucking, we split it up, you know, probably all got like 3 something. And yeah, fucking took that bitch, did it, and then we're just chilling there, bro, right? And like, we go for a walk, right?
Oh boy.
Like, to let it fucking kick in. And I remember fucking, like, we're just walking, this was over by, kind of like by the mall and shit.
Franklin Park, shut up.
Yeah, and fucking, we're walking through those neighborhoods, and like, it just starts to set in, and me and my dude Tito are just cracking up laughing, you know, just laughing, bro, right? And my dude Keaton, like, just starts to fall behind for some reason, right? Like, we're walking for a minute, and we look back, right? Who the fuck is Keaton? Where's Keaton, bro?
You guys fucked up.
And like, I mean, he wasn't too far. Like, we fucking just walked back a little bit. We ended up like he was just around the corner, like walking all slow. Like, what the fuck? We like walk up to him, right, and he's like, you guys remember that episode of SpongeBob where it's like, everything's like chrome in the future? And then I started cracking the fuck up. I'm like, what? Bro, what are you talking about? And he's like, that's how everything looks right now, bro. Right? And I was like, alright, Keith, bro. Just walk, because we were at his house. Originally, we were doing it. And alright, bro, let's walk back to your house or whatever. And he's like, alright. And then like, we go walking back up in there and shit, right? And sit down, fucking Garrett's like we're talking and shit, and we're being like loud as fuck, bro. Like his parents are there and everything.
Fucking
like,
young people.
Well, that's just how, bro. We were just tripping so hard. We didn't realize how fucking loud we were talking. And Garrett, my dude Garrett's like, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Why are you talking so loud or whatever? And so we're all just sitting there fucking talking, right? And you ever been like stuck in a loop on mushrooms, bro? You ever had a bad trip and then like I don't know how to fucking say it. Like you know what I'm talking about, bro? Like fucking, like someone says the same shit. Like my dude Keaton, bro, just kept saying this. We're sitting there talking, right? We're just talking about random shit, just fucking probably Trump or some dumb shit, right? And my dude Keaton just keeps bringing up the same topic, right? And it starts to piss my dude Tito off. And Tito was like, he was barely talking. And all of a sudden, Tito was just like, bro, why the fuck are you talking about the same shit, bro? Like, he just tweaks out all of a sudden, right? And we're like, what the fuck, Tito, bro? This motherfucker, he's like, man, fuck y'all, I'm going inside, right? And he like, because we were sitting in his garage, he fucking walks in and slams the door, right? We're like, what the fuck, bro? And his fucking, his mom just comes down, like, looking at us, like, shakes her head and walks back upstairs or whatever. Right, so we all go walking in, walk downstairs. It's probably like 5 in the morning at this fucking point. And yeah, my dude Tito was like just pissed at us for no reason, bro. I'm like, man, fuck you, Tito, ruining our trip, pussy. Right? Man, fuck y'all, bro. I'm going home. This motherfucker walked home.
What?
Or some shit. I think so, bro. I'm pretty sure he like walked home.
He wasn't having that
or when
shit.
we woke up, he was gone or some shit. Like, I don't know, bro. He fucking, yeah.
What was the topic that Buddy kept bringing up that pissed him off?
Bro, I can't remember. I think he was just like, fuck, what was he? I think he kept bringing up the fucking SpongeBob episode or something. And it was just pissing Tito off, bro. I don't know, bro. This was like 5-6 years ago. I barely remember. But we were just talking about fucking bullshit. And doing 3.5 grams for your, like, whatever it was, bro, for your first time, fucking.
That'll fucking whack you, for sure.
Oh, yeah, we were cooking that bitch.
First times are fucking real rough.
What was your first time?
My first time was awesome.
No, my first time was acid, and it was horrifying. One of the worst experiences of my life.
I've only ever had one bad trip, and that was at the zoo. Paul was there for that.
That was, that wasn't too bad. Nothing happened.
That was bad for me mentally, man.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, nothing physically happened. You're getting away okay.
Besides me telling the wife to shut the fuck up and fuck off.
That was comedy gold.
I was tripping. Bro, I had a lot going on in my head, bro, and I mean, I had too much going on. Like, I'll get into it after Paul tells his story.
Alright, your first trip story, Paul. How was it?
You guys don't hear my first trip.
Yeah, we do. This is the PKR podcast. Anything goes.
Had to have discussed this on here. Kelsey's gonna remember it as soon as I start talking about it.
Well, you've told me 1,000 times.
For any of the new fans that don't know about Paul Crew.
Well, this is the PKR Anything Goes podcast. We're live. Not season 5 this time. Season 2, episode 6. Got it right. Boom.
Yep.
And I was thinking about the wrong number too, and I still got it right. Let's go. Paul, the Sexian. I'm the Sexian, Paul. And then Julian, the middle guy.
The third introduction of the.
And then the reptile hunter himself, Gerwin. We have, I don't know if one of those people is Julian still, but we have 2 people watching at least. That's cool if we have 2 live people in real life watching. Shout out to you. Let's go. Like our video, share it, subscribe it. Let's do this. Oh yeah, but so my sister was dating this kid at this time.
How old were you?
I would have been 15, 14.
Okay. This on the east side?
No, this was at my dad's house. He was from the west side. So he was over staying that. They took 2 hits of this acid. They took it, and about 10 minutes went by, and they were bitching they didn't feel anything, and they went to bed. So before he went to bed, he hands me 10 hits of acid. And he goes, "You can try this if you want. I don't think it's any good. Didn't do shit for me." And he goes off in his room to go to bed. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I put 2 of them on my tongue. How he told me to. Dissolve, about 5 minutes goes by, I'm like, okay, I don't feel anything. Put 2 more of them on my tongue.
Oh my fucking fuck.
About 5 more minutes goes by, and I put 2 more of them on my tongue.
You didn't know that there was an activation?
And I said, huh.
What?
And I pulled out my phone, well, my iPod 5, and I went to the Google, and I said, how long does it take for acid to hit in? And it said, between 45 minutes and 2 hours. And I said, well, here we go. And I remember laying there with my headphones on, and
That kid could use it.
I was actually listening to the song "Move That Dope," and that's a wild song. Just how it's
Move that dope.
move that dope and move and all that crazy shit.
Yeah. That's funny.
I couldn't. Not on drugs.
And the rest of the story goes downhill very quickly, and I can't discuss it on camera. So.
Yeah.
I ended up getting in very much trouble.
Dude, I knew a guy named Danny Mexico, right? And he took a bunch of acid and got naked and fucking,
Danny Mexico.
he's walking down the side of the road naked. And I didn't know him too well, but yeah, Danny Mexico, bro. He fucking got naked and was walking down the side of the road, and the cop stopped and tried to out of his car and tried to help him and shit, right? And dude fucking punched the cop and got in his car.
No.
Hey, I shit you not, bro. Danny Mexico. If you're out there, Danny, fucking, I don't know, guy.
I don't know, guy. Good.
But
Hopefully
yeah,
you got it
bro.
together, man.
He fucking got in the car, fucking tried to take off and just crashed into a tree or some shit.
Crashed into a tree.
Yeah. And he was in an asylum for a minute.
An asylum or a psychiatric hospital?
Ooh.
One of the two.
An asylum?
He was in the nut house, bro.
I got a topic for us.
Julian has to give a topic still, doesn't he?
No,
That was my topic.
That was your topic. Okay, go ahead, Kelso. Kelso, didn't you give the topic already? Oh no, yours was shitty like. Moving into our new trailer. Crazy story.
Don't go for yourself.
Fucking guy.
No, suck a dick, Paul.
King of shitty topics.
Hey,
No.
psych hospitals.
Oh,
I got a couple good ones for that.
Yeah, I got a few
You told that one on the podcast about the fat kid.
About the fat one. That would tell you how markers got banned from the hospital.
Yeah.
I said that one on
You
the...
said that one.
Damn, Kelsey, you really discussed some deep shit, do you?
Yeah, have I guess so, huh? Let's see, did I tell you about the kid who had heard voices?
Yeah, I was about to say, I definitely ran into some real fucking crazy people, and
So,
obviously.
This is one of
As one would
the...
expect.
This is one of the first times I
So
was
they live.
locked up in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably like 13, and this kid was locked up there. I'm on the top floor for self-harm, suicide thoughts, suicide attempts, so on and so forth. Well, there's this kid who was 6 years old. I'm like, why you here there, buddy? He goes, the voices in my head told me to skin my kitty. You said what?
Yeah.
The voices in my head
This was
told
in
me to
Illinois?
skin. In Illinois, yeah.
Illinois is the home of the
Yeah.
fucking
And
Glad no
This
kid
kid-
is walking around here.
yeah, this kid skinned his kitty, literally.
Kid's worse than that walking around.
Little
bro.
6-year-old.
Here in Toledo.
I'm like, what else did they tell ya? They tell me to cut myself and
Yikes.
harm my mommy and daddy.
No.
I'm sitting there starting to trip heavy,
Poor
like,
kid.
what the fuck? He's like,
Most kids are thinking
they
about
tell
it,
me to
yeah.
throw away my medicine. And he grabs his, at this point you're only allowed to have these pencils about yay big,
Yeah.
you know? Well, this kid pulls his little pencil out and starts
Oh my
carving into his arm.
That's so sad.
saying, and
That is
on
wrong.
his arm it says, "Kill to live, kill to live." It just says it on his whole arm,
Demented.
and I'm just like, this kid, like, a lot of it's already been scarred, and
Right.
he's just more and more, and I'm sitting there like, what the actual fuck
When I was
did
6,
I get
bro,
into,
I
bro?
was-
And man, so this kid ends up just getting to the point where they had to keep him almost sedated half the time, bro. Like, he kept cheeking the medication and spitting him out and shit, bro. So at this point, and he had to still go to all the classes and everything, you know. But they had to have this kid in a jacket, literally 24/7. They had to feed him by hand, and for him to get his medication, they had to take the needle and give him a shot of whatever the fuck he's prescribed, because he would not take it, bro. And like, this kid's like 6, 7 years old, and they were trying to say this is already his 15th fucking time there, bro. One time he was there. This time he was there for skinning the cat. He had a gerbil. Do you know what the fuck happened to that? He cut his fucking head off.
Now,
Like, this is
so
like,
if you got this kid,
Bro.
one of those animals came first, obviously, and if you knew you did something like that to one animal and you got another one, you should be in there yourself.
yeah, no shit.
People that don't know how to raise their kids, and some kids, I mean, some people, even people, they are bound to live in a hospital, a prison almost, like hospital for their life, because they're not.
Kind of like Little Myers in that one movie when he was a kid growing up in the hospital, bro.
Some-
That's the
bro,
same vibe this
some
dude
people's
fucking
brains-
had,
It's just not there, man.
Yeah.
Genetic failures and diseases and.
Literally. Some people's brains are just not wired the same as ours, bro. They're fucking, there's something wrong in there, and it makes them-
Sociopaths that they don't
Yeah.
feel like
Oh.
they don't, you know.
like Dexter.
Now let me ask you guys this, because growing up, I used to hear voices from time to time. I used to have that what's the word?
Schizophrenia.
No,
Is that where you went from there?
psychological
Psychological.
Psychological
problems, yeah. And
mental health issues.
I'd sit there and like I'd argue with myself, like I'd have thoughts, and I was a self-harmer, and I've attempted suicide several different times, and I'd sit there and argue with myself, like no one cares about you, just die, you're not worth it, da 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 da, and then
Are you thinking
it's like-
this, or are you arguing with yourself out loud?
well, I'm not gonna do it out loud, but it's like I'm sitting there in my head, and it's
You're
just like.
thinking this.
Yeah, it's like
contradicting thoughts.
Yeah, it's like one side, nothing but depression telling you off yourself, da 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 da. On the other side, it's like you got your bad angel, your good angel. You know what I mean? It's like you're fighting with yourself with the good and the bad. So I can understand to that, but like when you're legitimately yeah, I will. I'm sitting there just like, this dude's having physical I've had conversations with myself in my head, arguing with myself, fighting my inner demons, but I've never
That's normal.
sat there and full on,
Yeah, you're not that's not fucking talking to. Yeah, that's
Like-
schizophrenia, bro.
Yeah, cause
All
so
different things.
when you're thinking like you're not when they're having issues like that, it's almost like they're having like a really loud in their ear. They're hearing
like someone's
literally
there.
speaking
Yep.
into their ear, and it's not their thoughts. It's definitely a. You know, I'm heavily into psychology myself. Things like that. They're only in.
Have you seen Bleach?
No.
Have you seen Bleach?
I know.
The separation
So
of
you
thoughts
know how
from
you
voices.
Like
things
that
that.
inner demon, you had the white and the black side. That's kind of where I was getting at.
I know what you mean. Yeah. That's normal. That's like not like a psycho. That's not our like an actual.
I mean, I want to say that's normal to a point. You know, it's like.
Oh yeah, but that's not like a fucking.
When you're sitting there for like 20 minutes, arguing with yourself, literally, even if it's just in your head.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like you're sitting there taking the time to fight yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe everybody has contradicting
But
thoughts.
like,
but
yeah, everyone's got their limits. Everyone's got
when you're vocalizing
some
them
sort of
out loud, that's a different ballgame entirely.
That's the.
If you walk past your kid's room and hear them like, yeah, isn't blue a great color? Nah, for real, fuck blue. I hate, and they're literally talking to themselves and they're expressing it verbally. And you hear it, yeah, that's a different ballgame entirely than thinking and assessing your decisions and. But I did this and talking.
You'd
to yourself.
almost think some people had split personality disorder, man. Like,
yeah, they don't do multiple personality. It's not. It's called dissociative identity disorder. Because your identity dissociates, and you have multiple voices and thinking patterns and acting patterns. And
see, I knew when I was younger. I knew some weird ass girls that would be like 1 minute they're Janet, 1 minute they're fucking.
It doesn't
Jessica,
happen like that.
It's just like
that's fucking movie. That's Hollywood.
that's some weird
movies.
shit, bro.
It doesn't happen like that.
I think on that note, we take a rip. Cheers.
The psychos.
Oh my gosh, we're fucking 15 minutes shy of 2 hours right now, boys.
There you go.
Talking about horrifying subjects for this fucking PKR podcast, but it's Halloween time, so deal with it. After Halloween, we'll be giving Thanksgiving.
Whose topic is it?
What was the topic we just finished discussing?
Psych ward.
First trip. No, our first trip was the story time.
Oh yeah. Psych ward. You guys still gotta go.
No, I don't have psych ward. I've never been.
Dylan's like, I'm not fucking headway.
No,
I've never been.
I've been in there are several different. I got a real calming one. There was this dude. His name was Osa. Short black guy, cool as. He made it feel more like a home away from home type deal. So, when you needed someone to talk to, I've told you guys about Glenn, the army wannabe douchebag. This dude's a total opposite. Like this dude, I'm talking about. He'll sit you down, put like ocean sounds and shit on, and he'll sit there, almost like a Buddhist, cross your legs and everything. And he'd sit there and be like, what's something he said? Let your thoughts come and go like the ocean. Let your stress come to your head. Breathe out and let it flow away, and he just, a lot of soothing thoughts, a lot of cool, chill shit, man. Like, as bad as it sounds, he made it worth going back to off and on, bro. I don't go there for fun, bro. Hospitals ain't fun. It's shit. The food is trash. People are fucking crazy. I mean, if you've seen the other videos, you hear you'd hear my fucking stories about a fat Peter Griffin running around the halls butt ass naked like an earthquake, man, or about the psycho chick that got markers banned for turning into smelling markers, but not fun. Don't go there.
Yeah.
I was in a fucked zone and it felt good. It was just.
It felt good.
Yeah. It felt good being at the hospital away from home. I hated where I was. I tried to kill myself several different times where I was, so it was like going to the psych ward was like a factory reset. It got me away. It got people, I feel like, to listen to me more, take me more serious, and so on and so forth, But,
yeah. The only time I ever, ended up in psych wards and had this kind of problems is I was, on heavier drugs. Once, I used to think I had all kinds of mental health problems, and I sat down from a counselor and he asked me what drugs I took, and I named them. And he said, son, until you're totally sober from all those drugs, you won't know anything that's wrong with you. He told me even when you stop doing that shit, it fucks with your brain and, alters the chemistry of your brain, creates chemical imbalance. Chemical imbalance can never be repaired to a degree, so it is what it is, There was a long period of time where I had to take Keppra for seizures. That was after, never had seizures in my life until after I started getting high on, crazy drugs. Don't need to name them out, but crazy drugs.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so, you know, things like that. And even doing drugs like that for so long, and then by the time you hit 30, you're fucking talking to yourself, and you're paranoid, and you're all... shit like that really fucks kids up. And then imagine if you're born genetically messed up, and then you go to drugs and fucking just rips your brain to fucking shreds.
I can name a couple people.
Like, I can imagine that little girl we saw at that park. I mean, I'm sure I'd be more than willing to put my dollar that she's probably put alone to face fuck a phone or a computer or an iPad and do whatever she wants. Finish this one up soon, so you don't lose that video. Because it's live, so if it fucks up again, it'll fuck everything up.
It's lies. We're back. We're back, baby. We're back. But continue. Alright, we gonna end that topic.
So do you want
Talk about like, just a little bit more and then.
do we want to keep going or do you want to finish it up? Does it normally buffer? Is that cool?
Well, I've got one quick story that I can get off and we can end it real quick.
I mean, no, we don't have to end it. I'm saying I don't want to lose our
going.
whole video. That's all.
Yeah. No, we're good, man.
We're good. Census are good. So if it goes down, everyone.
Anything
We
goes.
had two solid people watching for a long period of time. So you guys, it got delivered, baby. So I guess that's all that matters.
You know. Go ahead with your story, Ron.
This is a drug story. This one, I thought I was smoking weed. I go to my friend's house. You know, everyone's gonna show off, toking on this weed. You know, I'm trying to sit there and be like, I can outsmoke anyone and everyone, right?
I got K2 like that once.
Paul, you don't, oh.
I know.
Buddy, so I'm sitting there ripping the fuck out of this scrawny, skinny pinner of a joint, and this bitch is going,
And after you fucking hit it, then they want to say,
Bro, what are you doing?
it's K2.
bastard.
And at that, I'm like, what? And it smacked me, and I started getting dizzy, bro, and they're like, are you okay? You need to sit down. And I'm just like, you know, and I run to the toilet and I start puking my guts out non-stop.
So
You're
that's
talking about I
interesting-
passed out with my head in the toilet. Yay far from the fucking water, bro. I'm
See,
sitting
I
there
didn't
like,
puke at all when it
just
happened.
done, bro. Oh, bro, I couldn't stop puking, man. I got so when I start getting really dizzy and everything's spinning around me,
Yeah.
I will puke no matter what. It's like a motion sickness thing for me. So it's like when I'm standing still and everything's going,
Yeah, I was sitting in a truck. I was sitting in the passenger seat of my boy's truck.
there's this
I just
nothing
went
in
down.
heaven or hell will not let me puke. I will sit there.
Slowly, just like this.
And I will sit there and instantly jump halfway out the window if I was in a vehicle or whatever. As soon as shit starts to spin, I go to the closest toilet, bucket, whatever the fuck I can get to because it is over. As soon as the world spins, it's done. I know what's going to happen. It might take a minute, it might take 5 minutes, but I am going to get sick. The longest it took me was 6 minutes once the world started to spin. And I got sick, and that's the latest. Every other time it's 1-2 minutes in of spinning. And it's sitting there like, you know, trying not to fall. And it's...
It happened very similar to me, kind of, somewhat like that,
Right.
but it was a different, I was in a truck sitting down, me and my buddy Kyle, he had some weed, trying to find someone to match with, you know how it be, always looking for someone to match with, and my good friend at the time, Devin, hits me up, and he's like, hey bro, pull up a match, so, you know, sun just went down, we pull up, we're smoking my blunt, passing it around, he lights his shit up, it comes up, my buddy Kyle hits it. He said, well, that tastes kind of weird. Hands it to me. I hit it once. That shit does taste kind of weird. And then I hit it again. How I be hitting blunts, you know? Like, I was a little bit younger. I was kind of a fiend. I was trying to give load. I hit that bitch hard as fuck. And as soon as I exhaled it, I was like,
done.
what the fuck is that, bro?
No.
He was like, it's K2, bro.
Oh,
Don't hit it too hard.
Monkey.
And as soon as he said that to me, kind of like what Kelso said, like, I was like, felt felt like something was on my chest.
Yeah.
No.
And then, yeah, the room started, and I just shut my, because when I get dizzy, I shut my eyes, you know, I just hold on. And it was like when I shut my eyes, bro, I shit you not, I shut my eyes, it was like I opened them in space or something, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just remember going down, as I'm going down, like I shut my eyes again, and I look up in the truck, and my boy's looking down at me like, Paul, are you alright, bro? Are you alright, bro? And then I just shut my eyes again, and it was like I opened them in fucking space somewhere, bro. And I'm flying around, and then I opened my eyes up again, and I was like shaking, bro. And my buddy Devin, I just heard him say, I'm gonna open his door. And I hear the door shut, and I shut my eyes, and I'm flying through space. Next thing I know, I'm face first on the fucking pavement next to the truck. The fucking door opened, and I just tumbled out, the dumb fuck. He didn't catch me because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And then I'm laying there on the fucking pavement, and when I hit face first on the pavement,
Yeah.
that kind of brought me back to it a little bit, and I'm like looking around. And I remember saying to him, don't let me close my eyes. It's like it was in a fucking Freddy Krueger movie, bro. Don't let me close my eyes, please. And they fucking carted me out of the truck, and it happened over and over again, bro. That was, and we sat in the parking lot for like a few hours because of that dumb fucker.
And what, it was tripping you out when it was happening over and over.
Over and over. Every time I shut my eyes, I was literally, Julian, I tell you, I'm waking up, and I'm in like space or something, bro. It was
Man,
I've experienced that before.
that would have probably made me quit smoking permanently.
Yeah.
after
I
that
fucking,
one.
that shit traumatized me.
I almost quit smoking after that shit with them because, like you said, bro, I sat there, I was just trying, I was fiending too, bro. I was sitting there trying to get high, you know, I brought a big blunt, and I'm like, if they're mentioning me this, I'm gonna rip the fuck out of it, you know, and it's like, that bitch was going, you know, and it's just like, that's when they say, hey, that's K2.
Yeah, after you hit it 4 times and you start dying, literally, like,
Yeah.
like, hey, K2. And I'm like, fucking,
I never smoked it too.
so that's never happened to you either?
Bro, lucky you, bro.
Fucking
Don't
hell.
get shit off the streets. Be
That's
careful
I
when
know.
you smoke with people, period.
Yeah.
I used to smoke,
Like,
I could
that
find,
shit, that shit's no hoe, man. I thought I was going to die.
literally, yeah.
Literally in the fuck. Bro, if I would have went another half inch, my nose would have been in that toilet water covered in puke, bro. I thought I was going
I
to
didn't
die
puke, literally.
in the fucking toilet.
I just
dude.
passed out and was shaking and sweating.
Oh, I was shaking, sweating, everything.
Puking.
I didn't get to see the whole galaxy shit, but I'm sitting there passing in and out, puking, shaking, inches from the fucking toilet water, bro.
So when you
fucking-
passed out, like, when you, nothing happened to you? When
No,
you,
it was just straight blackness, and then I'd wake up seconds later, just shaking, fucking. It's like I'm having, it's like I'm shaking, I'm super hot, but
Got
I'm
the
not
flu.
hot, I'm freezing cold. Like, I'm freezing, but I'm sweating. My shit looks like I'm just in a pool. I'm sweating, I'm puking, I'm heaving, I'm blacking in and out. Like, bro, I thought I was going to die in the fucking
Same.
toilet, bro.
literally, I
And
thought I was gonna die.
I would have
Shit,
rather
washed up.
died anywhere, but no. If I would have died, it would have been head in the fucking toilet, dude. Like,
Hell yeah.
I would have went to God and begged for a second chance so I'm not dying in a fucking toilet, dude. Like,
Yeah, I mean, before that happened to me and my friends, we would have fucking. There could have been a pill bottle if we would have picked laying on the fucking sidewalk in the Walmart parking lot. If I had picked it up and smelled it and it smelled like weed, but I went home and smoked that shit, bro. Some guy gave me a joint, like, hey, hit this, I'd have fucking toked it. With
yeah, back in the day for
Not
sure.
anymore, bro. I don't smoke anything with anybody that I don't know very good, bro. Like, people come through the drive-thru at where we work, and occasionally they'll be like, you wanna hit that? I'm like, no, ma'am. You're not giving me a fucking DMT or some crack pen at top. No, bro. Not at,
What's crazy nowadays, bro, is
not at my job.
I don't buy shit from people on the street, you know? I don't mind giving people stuff because
And
I
I'm
know
giving
my
my joint
shit's
that I'm
not
about to
fucked
finish.
up.
Yeah.
But now I have people approaching me. I don't know what to talk about. You want to party? Hey, you smoke? Hey, you want to buy this?
You
hey,
wanna
you want to buy
party?
that? Hey,
You want
Do
yeah, do you want to
party?
party? Oh, just
That
the
means
other
I have
day.
crack.
Just the other day, me and Seth are going to Hazan's, right? And this one black dude with long dreads says, and we're walking in the rain. He's like, hey, where you guys get your weed from? I'm like, I get my own stuff, buddy. Thank you. He's like, I bet I can beat any deal you get. I'm like, I bet you can't. Thank you, though. He's like, here, talk business with me. I'll give you a ride home. I'm like, nah, I don't know you. Sorry. Not today. Bye. Thank you, though. And then, as we turn around, he sat there and said, punk ass black boy, what a little bitch ass. He hit me
That's
with the
how
hard
it be.
R, and it's
That's
just
how
like,
it be. Yeah, they try to sell you drugs and you don't. That happened to me at 7-Eleven one time.
you are really gonna hit me with a hard R, because, one, I don't want to talk cannabis business with someone I don't know. Two, I go to the dispensary and or I go through people who get stuff for the dispensary. So it's like, I know what I'm getting one. I know what the THC is. I know exactly what's what. I don't know you. So for the fact, one, you want to offer us a ride, but you want to get into my personal business of where I'm getting my weed, where I'm getting the deals from, and da-di-da-di-da-da, which don't concern you.
You remember the guy I told you when I was walking home from work that one time?
Which one? You've told me.
The black guy in our trailer park. I offered him, he hit my dab pen once, and I went to go keep walking, and then it went to coke and...
Yeah.
And other drugs, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Asking me if I can get you a dab pen, and I'm like, yeah, here, take my number down. And next thing you know, he's asking me if I buy or sell coke or crack, and I'm like, no, dude, get away from me, bro.
That shit happened to me in Mexico, bro. I'm sitting there.
The country?
Yeah, Mexico.
Oh fuck.
That is. I'm sitting there on the beach and just drinking a fucking. I think it was a margarita. I'm sitting there drinking a margarita on the beach, bro, kicking it.
You have to do drugs.
Yeah.
That's what they're like.
Dude fucking comes up and he's like, "Oh, do you guys want marijuana?" Right.
Hey,
and,
there you go.
And I'm like,
What's the
yeah.
life
How much for a night? He goes, he's like $90.
Oh.
$90 American dollar. I was like, what the hell? No,
90 American dollar?
I was like, you have a good day. And he was like, oh, I can get you cocaine, I can get you marijuana, the kilos.
Yeah, that's how they sell that big shit.
And he was like, let me know. And I was like, I'm good, bro. Keep walking.
He tried to charge you $90 for an 8.
Yeah.
You can suck my dick, lick my taint, wipe my ass, and then give me the 8th, and I'll give you $40.
I'm sure weed in Mexico, it's not very good, is it?
No, it's probably dirt ass weed, bro.
Poop weed.
Mexican dirt weed, it's called off.
Yeah. We're smoking Zaza.
Brick weed.
Yeah, they're smoking, and they want fucking billions for it. It's crazy, bro.
Horrible. It's because we're tourists and they think, oh, American money.
They're retarded. Just get his money.
Yeah, you're on vacation, you're rich. Motherfucker, I ain't rich. I'm just on vacation.
So, have you ever been approached as you were going into a gas station and asked the infamous question, do you party?
Yes. I have, but it was by like a super weird looking fucking guy, like a kind of an older guy.
Black guy, white guy, Mexican guy?
Arab. It was like an Arabish guy, and he's like, oh, do you party, bro?
Do you party, buddy?
And I'm like,
Remember when we were at the beach, when we walked by that one vehicle and Kane opened up his mouth with the 2 Arabic women?
No.
You don't remember that, bro? When he was sitting there trying to dog on him, saying, I bet I could get them, but the only thing is, I'm afraid. Bro, he got fucking fried with it. I can't even talk about that on YouTube right now, though.
did we put a new topic in? Did we?
Go ahead.
I don't think we did.
Do you want to tell a story? They're talking about drug deals outside of gas stations. Or the party question, I should say. Which usually leads to
well, no, I told the fucker no, I didn't party because he was a weirdo looking ass guy.
Now, have you ever had
Like,
anyone
he
try
only
to
had
give
hair
you
on
free
the sides.
drugs?
No.
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Have I told the story about when I first moved to Ohio with the dude in a trench coat?
Of course, because we've been doing this podcast for a long time.
What are we talking about this? Yeah, that was too early. That's funny as fuck. You guys want to do a new topic?
What do you have on your mind, Dylan?
What you got?
what's the fucking weirdest food, dude, that you ever dined on, bro? You ever ingested, man?
Octopus.
Yeah, me too. I tell your story about it. Where were you at? When did you get to?
I was at some Chinese restaurant, and it's just like
Was it over here or in Illinois?
I remember, man. It was some random little Chinese restaurant me and some buddies went to, and we were tripping on a bunch of shrooms and acid and shit. But it was like, it wasn't alive, but it wasn't cooked. It was like slime. It was.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I had some.
It was like someone just whacked it on the head and killed it, and
Yeah, and just gave you what was there.
here you go. You
Eyeballs,
know, all of it. Yeah, you had to debeak it, you had to clean it, da-di-da-di-da-da. Well, I got the little mini ones, basically. And you just go eat the whole thing if you want.
That's what I had.
And it's like, the tentacles are so suction cuppy.
Literally,
it's like,
bro, you can feel
it's
it.
like
Suction
chewing
cup.
on like gum for a minute because
Right.
it wants to suction
Chewing on a
cup, and you're
fucking
sitting there
tire,
chewing and chewing and chewing
Mhm.
and chewing. Oh, and you chew some more.
Yep.
And then once you finally chew enough, you finally try to swallow it, and it's like chewing and swallowing like a
It's like
big old
swallowing a
hard
big-
glob
yeah.
of rubbery gum, and it's just like.
voice.
Now once you cook it and boil it, it don't taste as bad.
We need to give a quick introduction real quick. This is the PKR Anything Goes podcast. We are live,
Sure.
season 2, episode 6. Paul, Julian, Kelso. We're live. Go ahead.
Where was I?
You were talking about swallowing that nasty octopus that you ate at the Chinese.
Okay, so it's different if it's cooked compared to raw, because when it's cooked, it like swells up like a balloon, and the
I
suction
love
cup
that.
ain't
Cool,
so
bro.
suctiony
Yeah.
anymore, and it's
I like
easier to chew.
Calamari is good, bro.
But when you're eating it like raw and shit, it's rough, bro.
You're not wrong, bro. We
We
had 5 people, and as soon as I did the introduction, we were down to 2 again.
That's that Paul had to ruin it.
fucking hell, dude.
What a
Hey,
dick rod.
The 3 people left,
Yeah.
fuck you.
The people still in here, shout out to y'all,
There
man.
you go, man.
But,
Let's slowly
True
coming
friends.
back one day.
And whoever liked the video, you're real one.
do a go, dude, for real. But,
I love you.
Yeah, I would say that my weirdest food for sure is the same shit, bro. I was out in Arizona. Out in Mesa, Arizona. I'm pretty sure. Alright, you know what? No. I was in like Chandler or something, Arizona. And we're out to fucking eat at this place called like the Stone House.
Oh, shit.
Right? And I'm pretty sure I have pictures of this. So it was a place, you know, like a hot pot is. Like there's a thing in the middle of the table and you cook your own shit.
Yeah, I know exactly what
Yeah.
it is.
So that's where I had went, right? Shit. This is not. I have pictures of this, so I'm gonna find this really quick. And I had the chance to eat like baby squid as well, bro, and it was
Yeah, I've definitely never eaten anything like that before.
wild, to say the least. I think
You know what I would love to go to, man?
What?
So, there's this place, while we're talking about weird shit, where you actually catch your stuff and you cook it yourself. And I was watching by this YouTuber that goes around the world eating crazy food and food challenges.
Like the man versus food guy.
It might be the same guy, honestly. Anyway, so this guy goes to this place in Japan, and it's like they got anything and everything you can think of.
How it was.
But the thing is, you cook it yourself. And it's, you want to talk about fresh food? I'm talking about you catch your prawns, you get your fish, you get it all right out the tank. And that's pretty dope.
That's fucking
And
wild,
they
man.
got this grill that you put it on, and you can put like a stone on it to keep your shit from flopping around, so it can to die and be cooked alive, you know.
Sheesh.
And I think they butcher it for you, or you butcher it yourself. I don't remember. Anyway, all you can eat once you pay in for it, but you got to do it all yourself. bro.
I see.
Which is cool to a point.
Right. Okay.
To a point. I don't think I could do it alive. I'd probably have to take a utensil and stab at everything in the head at least once, so that way it's pretty much dead, bro. Like, just imagine all the movies we've seen where someone's been cooked alive, bro. I'd feel bad for anything being cooked alive.
That's fucked up.
Like, anything. Oh.
This is where I was in Mexico. This was my view.
Jeez.
That's pretty sexy. I'd bang that view.
Yeah, it was. It was the fucking craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
Now, do we want to pick a closing topic? Because we're going on over 2 hours now.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Sure, dude. You want to pick the closing? Or who?
Let's see.
Or what's the craziest food you've ever eaten, bro?
Yeah, I don't really have a crazy food story, really, honestly.
Nothing fucking.
Oh.
Nothing like
no
a
rabbit or
Alright.
nothing.
I got a funny story. Let's do a little funny topic. Anything of your choice. One story of your choice. I got it's a little quickie.
Oh, I got a good one.
So me and my grandpa, we're camping together in Illinois, just me and him, and we go get more product. You know, we got one tent for us, one tent right next to us for all our stuff. You know, so we go fishing, we go get more stuff, we get ice and everything, and we come back and it looks like some little fuckers raided our camp, literally raided our shit, right? Our money's there, our wallet's there, our electronics are all there. We go into our food camp, bread everywhere, food everywhere. Grandpa goes, it could be possums, squirrels, coons, chipmunks,
Jeez.
whatever, right?
Oh, we missed
Marshmallows
it.
everywhere.
Shout out Stitcher, man. Love you, Stitch, Bob.
What happened?
Well,
That's my boy.
Oh.
My boy is gonna be on the podcast.
oh, hey, what's up, bud?
Let's go,
My
man.
guy.
So anyway, we go in there and I open up the cooler and behold, there's a fucking raccoon that was stuck in the fucking cooler eating what was left of these fucking bag of marshmallows, bro. Motherfucker looked up at me, hissed, jumped out the cooler and took the fuck off with the bag, what was left of the bag of marshmallows, dude. Fat motherfucking raccoon just got stuck in the fucking cooler. That fucker's eating, sitting there chilling, eating everything in the bitch, dude.
Oh my fuck.
Bread and everything everywhere else, bro. And you look around and there's raccoons all over the outside with what kind of shit they stole from our camp. Only one of them got stuck in the fucking thing, man. The rest of them got their fill. Our shit's destroyed. And luckily, we just came from getting a few more things just to have some more stuff to, you know what I mean? Just have. Well, we had our canned goods for the most part. We were missing only maybe like a can or two, you know. But like, as for food, yeah, the junk food, that was gone for the most part. That shit was, them little raccoons are such little bastards, bro. I swear. Boy, I would love to have one as a pet, dude. You could train those little fuckers.
Yeah,
to
they
do all
get
kinds of
mean
crazy
once they
shit.
hit a certain age, no matter what, they get rabid.
Fuck those little guys.
Fuckers.
But hell, I got a funny story, dude. I remember this one time. So, me and my homeboys, right? We used to ride around the city like fucking 6, 7 deep on the bikes and shit, right? We all had BMX bikes.
The biker boy.
Yeah, like type shit, bro. And we had a little bike clan called Goonies, dude. It was legendary. But so we're like, I remember one day we're you know where Start High School is?
Of course.
We're riding down Tremainsville towards Start High School, right? And we had this homeboy named D that lived over, like right on the other side of Start, right over like the like where that little plan is, and just like over on the other side of that. And so we were meeting him, and I can't remember who else it was. It was like him and somebody else. It was like, and me and a couple of my boys were going to meet them, right? And like we're riding down, and all of a sudden we look up, bro, right? We look up down Tremainsville Road, right? We see D and whoever else was with them. I can't remember what the fuck it was, bro. I think like my dude at Hashtag or Aiden or something. I can't remember, but someone was with them, and all of it, they come flying around the corner, right? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Right? And all of a sudden, bro, like probably like 12 kids, bro, 12 to 15 kids, like, just come flying right behind them, bro, on mountain bikes and shit, bro. It looked like some shit out of a movie, bro. I'm like, oh shit. And they're motioning for us to run. I'm like, oh fuck. Right? So it had just been raining super hard, like not too long before that. So everything was soaking wet, bro. Like it's just fucking bad. The horrible condition for running from people on a fucking bike. So there's just fucking 20 of us riding down the middle of Tremainsville Road, fucking full speed, like them chasing us along with us, and we're like just riding, right? And we get ahead of them a little bit, right? And we're like, fuck, alright, let's cut, cause my homeboy lived on this road, like right off Tremainsville, and so we cut into this little road, and we like fucking went to jump this fence, right? Like they all went. I went last because I was watching behind us to see how far they were.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a real motherfucker, right?
Yep.
So I toss my bike over this fence, right? And I go to run and jump over it.
Oh boy.
And when my foot, I cleared it, but when because I tried to like put my foot on it and then jump the rest of the way over and just keep running type shit. When I put my foot on the thing midair, the fence snapped, bro. Just fully fucking. And I fucking boom hit the ground hard as fuck. Whole fence came, the whole part of the fence.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh shit, right? And fucking it fucked me up, but I couldn't really do shit about it because we're running from 20 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. I get on my bike real quick. Like they're all laughing at me too, because we could never be serious, bro. But fucking, they're all laughing and shit. We get up, fucking, we start riding, and like we were just taking these cuts that we knew, like up to Jackman Elementary and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
And we just cutting through and shit. We eventually lost them, bro, and it was just wild shit, man. And then,
jazzy area.
and then I got one more funny story, bro. So I remember I was a sophomore in high school at the time, and I was friends with this white girl. I'm not gonna say her name.
Shout out to the white girl. A name.
Sure. But she fucking.
She's got a name. It's called a white girl.
Yeah. Little white girl.
She decided for some reason that it would be funny to like throw up blood.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
And she's like a fucking super Richie Rich white girl.
No.
Richie
like,
Rich!
Type shit, like
Oh.
preppy white girl, kind of low key. And
Oh.
so I'm like,
Oh, she gonna get you killed.
that's right. So she did that, right? And I wasn't with her at the time, but some dude who I'll tell you something crazy about at the end of the story. Some dude named I guess I'll just say fucking Devin, right? He hears her and like pipes up on her type shit. She's a white girl. Like he fucking tries to act tough on her. And basically I call him a bitch for that. I call him goofy.
Oh.
I was like, you're low-key goofy for that, piping up on a white girl, bro. Like, he's like, oh, what's up, you trying to scrap then, bro, and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shit, meet me at Trilby Park.
Let's go!
Meet
Trilby Park.
Meet me at Trilby Park after school, bro.
Shout out to Trilby Park. An infamous park.
Great memories there, bro. But,
Got jumped
so I'm
in
like,
close.
alright, meet me at Trilby Park after school, blah, blah, blah. Right? Boom. So,
You bet you're
I
right.
go up there. I go up there, right? And I'm waiting for hours. Like, everybody came up there, too, because they wanted to see.
Yep.
And we're all just sitting there waiting, and he fucking doesn't show up. He's like 2 hours late, bro. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I leave, right? We go back to the house, and I'm sitting at the house. I think I just got on the game or something. I had one of my homeboys with me, and the people start texting me like, he's here. And I'm like, oh shit, right.
Shit.
And my dad was like finishing up dinner or something at the time. He's like, where you going? And I was like, I got it. Like I told him, I'm gonna go fight this kid, bro. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
And he's like, alright, you be careful. He's like, don't do no stupid shit, bro. And let me know how it goes.
That was smarter than going to fight a kid.
So I go up there, right? And
Love it.
I go up there and fucking when I got there, he wasn't even like around. Right? So I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there for a second, and he finally walks up, and fucking, he has like 8 of his friends with him, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, get jumped, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Foreshadowing. So he's like, alright, let's get our ones, blah blah blah. I'm like, alright, bet. And so we started scrapping, and I beat the dog shit out this kid, bro.
Let's go!
Beat the dog shit out of him. Fucking, I ripped his shirt off and shit. Look, I ripped his whole half of his shirt. He's like, man, you fucking ripped my shirt, blah, blah, blah. He was pissed about it while we were fighting, bro.
Fuck your shit, bro.
Yeah, man, fuck you. Alright? So, like, we're scrapping, right? And we go down. Like, I hit him a couple times and he goes down. And I go down to, like, start ground pounding him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I feel like teeth scratch me or something. I felt something, bro, sharp, like, touching me. And I thought he was trying to bite me, Kel. So I thought he was trying to... Right? So it pissed me off, right? All of a sudden, boom! I shit you not, I headbutted him about 4 times. Split his head, like wide open, bro. Split his whole part above his eye, wide open. And he's just leaking blood, right? And I seen that, and like, I didn't want to get that shit all over me.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. When you see blood start leaking out, that's over for me.
And so I get up and shit, and like, his people help him up. And his one homeboy, bro, was like super pissed off that I did that. That I headbutted him, because they see me headbutt.
Fight's a fight.
What's
Yeah. And dude tried to bite me. I wouldn't have did that if I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, a headbutt is like a lot.
Fight's a fight.
But yeah,
Fight.
so
You're there to
basically-
fuck me up, I'm there to fuck you up. I'm there to take as much less damage as I can. If I gotta kick you in the dick, punch you in the face, rip your balls off, I'm doing what I gotta do to win. I'm not gonna let no one else get involved, I promise you that, but
dude,
I am taking as least damage as I can.
I headbutted that kid like 4 or 5 times, right? Split him open, I get up, like man, fuck. And then his homeboy's pissed. He's like, man, I want my ones, right? And I just been fighting this kid for like 5 minutes.
Nah, I'm calling my people at that point.
And I'm like, bro, I was like, give me a second to breathe, right? And I was like, I will, like, cause I ain't a bitch, bro. I'm like, bet I will. Give me 1 second to breathe. And all he just fucking like throws a haymaker, bro, like winds up all crazy, and I fucking like weaved it, right? I was like, oh shit. And all of a sudden, like after that, like I back up and shit, and all of a sudden there's 6 people coming toward me. I'm like,
That's sad as fuck,
that's lame
bro.
as fuck, right? So the next thing I know, bro, they're all running at me, start hitting me, and I don't know where it came from. I just knew how to take it. I dropped down immediately, like this, right? So they're hitting me. They start kicking me, and this kid, I'm not gonna say his name, this Goofy, this fucking stupid bitch,
Let's go.
he was standing there like with super wide stance hitting me, right? His legs like wide open, and I seen that as my opportunity. And like I had my bag like a couple feet away on the picnic table. They were beating my ass in the grass, like I was in the grass, right? And they were beating the shit out of me. I'm like, all right, how the fuck do I get out of here? I see this kid's legs wide open, and I do a front roll through this kid's legs, right? Get up, and I run, and I grab my fucking I grab my fucking bag off the picnic table, right? And I'm dipping it, right? Juke these kids out real quick, and my homeboys fucking Corbin and Isaac, bro. Shout out them boys. Fucking, they already dude, I don't know. It was some Mission Impossible Tom Cruise shit. They had the car pulled up on the street, like right out on the other side of Trophy, bro, with the door open, the back door open.
Hell yeah, he ran and
Just
jumped out.
and I fucking ran and dove in that bitch. And while I was running, because I had rode my bike up there, I told my homeboy, ride my bike home and go a different way. Like literally, this was in a span of like 2 seconds. I told him to ride my bike home and go a different way so they don't follow you and steal my bike. You know what I'm saying?
That's sad ass shit, man.
And I dove in the car, right? And like closed the door behind me and shit. They're running after the car and shit and speed off, right? And like both my homeboys looking back at me like all concerned, like thinking I'd be fucked up. And I look up and I'm like, y'all boys like that shit? Man, I was like, ah, that was cool. I fucking flipped out of there. And they're like, bro, you got blood all over you, blah blah blah, right? I'm like, all right, we'll check it out when we get back to the house. It's cool. I fucking get out and like they start checking me for like any like gashes and nothing. All his blood. Like I had blood all over me, bro, and it was all his blood, literally. And so I'm like, man, fuck. And then like a couple of my homeboys pull up, like literally like 5 of my homeboys pull up in my driveway 2 seconds later. As soon as we get there, they're like, bro, what the fuck? Like because they had just missed it, bro. Like they didn't get there in time. And they were pissed, and they tried to go back up there and find them, but they had already left.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I fucking, bro. So I get in there and I like shower real quick, bro, right? And I'm like, man, this shit wild. I'm sitting there smoking a blunt, and I look at my Snapchat, right? And this dude's like, he's in the hospital, and he's like, man, I ain't lose shit, blah blah blah. That's why he in the hospital with me. or like he in this hospital too, right? And I see that, and I started dying. I take a video on my Snapchat, me sitting at the house, smoking a blunt, bro. Ghosting that bitch. Nothing. Show my face. Nothing, bro. Fucking, I was like, I am not in the hospital now.
I'm not in the hospital.
I am at the house.
I am at the house smoking a blunt.
And everybody just slid up on my story with laughing emojis, like goat emojis and shit. Fucking, that fight video was everywhere all over Snapchat for a while. And they fucking, TPD put up police cameras at Truby, like probably 2-3 days later, that were there for months on end after that. And it was literally just police poles with cameras on every side of it. It was because, basically, me. And then guess what I later found out? This kid Devin, even though he is African American, he ended up being my cousin. I didn't even this guy ended up being one of my cousins, like, in family, and yeah, I beat the dog shit out of my cousin and broke his fucking head open and gave him stitches. So it's alright, buddy. Sorry, cuz, but that's how it goes. Should have been a bitch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours and 26 minutes later,
You know what the fuck it is.
we have
man.
officially came to the conclusion of tonight's podcast. So,
Best podcast in the motherfucking world. What do you got to say, Kelso? Before we close out.
we will be back Wednesday. We'll be
Not
back
said?
next Wednesday, I believe. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Oh,
The
yeah?
3 of us, we might have a 4th.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Gotta figure it out.
But this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the official PKR Anything Goes podcast. We are live, season 2, episode 6. It is Wednesday, October 2nd,
Sir.
and we're gone.
Cheers, baby. Doses, man.
I missed it.